Look.
Well, you never hit this button, right?
No. Oh.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not even saying
I know. Whatever.
Ain't even in the
Let's
shot.
do the music.
Go, go, go.
Hey, welcome back in, everybody. Welcome to the show. What a disaster it's been. Hi, I'm done with the whole. My name is Wood.
Oh,
This is
you're
the
done with that?
I'm
You
so.
assume they know your name now?
They know my name.
All
It's
right.
so corny. I will introduce you though.
Oh, go on.
Kimothy J. Williams. Sat here with my adorable, loving, supporting wife, who I care so deeply for, and who both of us are still. I don't know if I want to say jet lagged.
No, I think our sleep schedules are just completely flopped because we did so
Flip-flopped.
well when we went to Australia. We were going to sleep
Oh,
at
we
like...
crushed it.
Yeah, it was awesome. We went to sleep at like 10 o'clock at night. This is the best sleep schedule we've ever been on.
Now here's why that happened. Because I'm brilliant.
Are you?
I'm a smart man.
Oh, are you? Okay.
The flight that I booked us
Yeah.
got us into Perth, Australia, the final destination of our trip, at midnight.
Yeah.
So we got to the hotel 1 a.m., checked in, went to bed, exhausted, woke up like 9 a.m.,
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah.
Locked. And for the rest of the trip, it was actually we were a little screwed up still. We would go to bed at like 8 or 9 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd wake up at 5 a.m. and be like, all right, it's time. let's hit the open outback road. But since being back, we have not managed to flip. We've been stuck on Australia time.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's brutal. Yeah, welcome back to the show, everybody. Thank you, Kim, for being here.
You're welcome.
The revamp, the reissue, the reimagining of the show, episode 101 after the big 100, was supposed to look a little different to this in my mind.
What did it look like in your mind?
Well, it's gonna be kind of a whole new thing.
Okay.
Elia would be here.
Elia would be here. Yes, that's what I was getting to. So we have a skeleton crew right now. We have I brought Kim along. Thank God. Thank you for coming. Because if it wasn't for you, it'd be me and Max alone in this studio.
And a Mario balloon in the chair.
And a Mario balloon in the chair. Big thank you to Max, who right now is doing the job of three people.
Yeah.
Max usually does audio back there. Right now he's doing audio as well as cutting,
doing
which is what Ham
everything.
usually does, and producing, which is what E usually does.
Yeah. He's wearing many hats today and somehow no hat at the same time.
No hat at all.
Max and I have been tackling this for the last couple hours, trying to figure out how E's setup works, trying to get monitors on, cameras positioned, lights, camera action. It's been a little tough.
Yeah, it's
been a little
stressed.
stressed.
There's a lot of stuff you have to do to set up for this. It's crazy.
I didn't know because I don't usually do it.
He does it for you. And now you're like, whoa, wait.
So if anything goes wrong today, blame Max. No, if anything goes wrong today, it's literally not Max's fault. It's nobody's fault. I'm just happy that we're live and that we're doing the show. I'm very excited.
It's fine.
And oh baby, we have so much cool stuff to do and talk about. And
All right.
and thank you everybody for waiting for the show to come back for a few weeks. E tried to postpone it. He was like, I'm not gonna be there. We should do it next week. I'm like, the guys want a show. The people need a show.
The show goes on.
The show
It goes
goes on.
on,
They've been waiting 3
apparently,
weeks.
yeah.
I don't want to say where he is. I think that's his place to say.
No, that's his business. He's on a mission.
But he is doing something quite cool today. He's got
Yeah.
work in New York. So
He'll talk about it if he can later.
He'll talk about it if he can. If he's not sworn to
Secrecy.
government secrecy.
Government secrets.
Yeah, now you're giving away too much.
No.
No more hints. No more hints.
So I have a whole bag of Australian goodies back here that
He's
I
got a
brought
bag of
that I
business.
was gonna have E, Max, and Ham try. Oh, by the way, Ham is fired.
What?
Yeah, that wasn't a joke last episode about the whole him messing up thing. Yeah, he's gone.
Officially done.
Why?
Because he talked back.
Oh,
That's the one rule.
okay.
Now Ham's over in UK with his missus
Okay,
right
so he's
now.
not actually fired.
No,
right? Okay,
of course
good.
not. Love
Okay.
Ham.
I
Adore
was
Ham.
concerned.
One thing that is different that I wanted to change is I have a laptop now, and I have control of the screen whenever we cut to picture in picture. If you do it right now, it'll just be
You want me to do it?
no. You don't. Well, yeah, I'm looking at chat right now.
Yeah, great.
But this is my laptop. I'm in complete power, which
Oh,
should minimize me getting.
I don't like how excited you are about it.
Well, it's because I would get stressed out when I was trying to read
Right,
something
yeah,
or
yeah,
look
yeah.
at something
Yeah,
or be like,
yeah.
go back or pause, play. And it's like,
Now
just
you get to
let me do it.
Yeah,
I'll
read
do
in-
it.
Read on your own time.
Because I'm being weird about it.
All right.
So I got all the Australian snacks. I also have got, or we've got all of the Summer Game Fest stuff, which you know nothing about.
I know nothing about it.
And I actually haven't seen maybe half of it. There's Sony's event, which was a couple weeks ago, but we're going to look at it quickly. Xbox's event, Ubisoft's event, and then the Summer Game Fest extravaganza that seemed to disappoint literally every single person other
really?
than hardcore indie fans. Yeah, it was. So you know what E3 is, Kimberly?
I do.
Good. You know that it's dead now?
Yeah.
Good. So what's taken its place is Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest, which is essentially an E3. But it is, but it isn't.
But do you go to it?
You can go. Scoot was there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Is that what Scoot and Allie were at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend Ali Nani was also in town.
Yes.
So we're gonna look over all of that. But it's
Okay.
essentially E3, but not E3. It's an E3 that didn't dox Bob and send pizza to his house.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice for Bob.
But to kick off the show, there's a couple things I want to let you know. Oh, I gotta bring it up.
Oh no.
It's all me now. Also, hi chat. How you going, chat? I see you, chat. Missed you guys so much. Thank you, EXO Audio.
Chat missed us a lot because they're saying some sweaty things. In the
What are they saying about who?
Just calling you guys attractive.
Oh my
in
God.
many ways.
Oh.
Me? This guy? Thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
I think we
let
left
me.
them.
Oh wait, hold on. Don't show this.
Oh
sorry.
no! No!
No, that's okay. Retroware, Nontendo. So I don't know if I can even find it. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, here they are. Yeah, you can show me now.
Okay, showing you.
So there is only 2 days, 8 hours, 21 minutes, and 7 seconds left to get the Nontendo 100 episode club merch. If you didn't see the 100 episode that we did, this is special high quality grade. I didn't bring the shirt today. I had it last week.
Yeah, it's very soft.
It's very soft,
like
very
it.
comfy. It feels like a sports club shirt. It
I
feels
wish
like
you
you
had-
should go play golf in it.
I wish you had made matching pants.
Well, we can maybe do that later.
Okay.
Some red Adidas I think would match very well.
Yeah.
And then also the It's a Bonus shirt. That's also
is
got
that
2
limited
days.
too?
2 days left.
Okay.
And
Wow.
and
And?
I have 2 new merch things to
Oh,
show you
yeah.
guys.
Tell us.
I'm gonna text them right now and be like, hey, can you drop the new merch on the store?
You can do this live?
Well, I should have done it beforehand.
You should have.
We were tackling lots of stuff.
The thingies and the thingies.
The thing.
Oh,
All right,
the
you can cut
thingies,
away
yes.
from this because
The secretive thingies.
I don't have an image to show you.
Uh-oh.
I have the things to show you.
Oh, right.
I
of
have
course.
kept this
Yeah.
so secret. Okay, I'm very excited about both of these. I'm
Yeah.
going to show you first up the new mugs.
Okay. I haven't seen these yet.
Mugs. There's one.
Oh my god.
I have one too. Crack them open. So recently, I let you guys know that the old mugs that Bob and I made, we had a few left that we found, and they're all sold out. They're all gone.
Oh, okay.
This isn't limited.
A lot of paper.
This is the new style of mug that will be available on our store from now on. It is a mishmash.
Double-sided.
It's awesome. This okay.
is nice.
Yeah, I forgot about the double-sided. So it is by far the best version out of all of the mugs.
Yeah, this is good.
So cards on the table.
Ooh.
Cards on the table. The first mug we made, the people that made them very cheaply. We were not happy with them. There were issues with like using it in the dishwasher. We didn't know that would be an
Yeah.
issue. So that's when I was like, I want to make them etched then. So
Yeah.
I tried to make these etched mugs, but they were very expensive to
yeah.
make. They
Yeah.
were like $10, $12 a mug. And I was like,
Yeah.
to make them.
Yeah.
So that wasn't sustainable. And I also wasn't super happy with how they came out. So we knuckled down, we barreled down, and we came up with this high quality dual-sided print, which is the first time we've done that.
Yeah.
Official Nontendo mug. That'll be the mug going forward. It's awesome. The logo is perfectly proportionate. Everything about it is perfect. So get it if you want it. It'll be up on the store.
Microwave
Patreons
safe,
get 10%
dishwasher
off.
safe.
It is dishwasher safe. We had the I forget her name, but the person working at Screenwave has ran hers through the dishwasher 10 times, and it's fine. But
okay.
I will still recommend hand washing them. But if you do have to dishwash them, they should be completely fine.
Okay.
But that's not all, baby.
What else you got? What else you got? A shoe.
Is this?
Aha.
Take a look at that guy. What do you think of that?
Hell yeah.
What do you think of that, baby? Can I get a round of applause from the 3 people in the room? Let's go.
Where is it?
You gonna find the sound effect?
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
So this project started a while ago. I have
Oh,
gone
God,
through so
months.
many variations of these things, trying to get one that doesn't suck.
Ah.
And these don't suck. These are really nice, really nicely packaged too.
Sock me.
Yes, I brought one for you.
Yes.
Um,
Merch.
the official Nintendo socks. These are actually the idea of these. If you could cut to my cam quickly.
You got it.
The idea of these were actually Bob inspired. As you know, Bob would always wear a different funky pair of socks every
Yeah.
time he came in. Either so he's not,
He's
he's not dead.
I made it sound like he died.
Yeah, you're like,
R.I.P.
yeah.
Oh, he loves socks.
No, he's very much alive.
He's alive.
He's being curmudgeon-y somewhere right now. Very nice packaging on these socks. Very nice socks. I'm obviously wearing them right now, and they're very
Yeah.
comfy.
Yeah.
It took a long time to get these. I had 2 different companies send me samples, and I didn't like either of them. This was the 3rd, and they did a great job.
Yeah, they look nice.
So they should be up on the store. They were supposed to be up on the store right now, but they'll be up. They're up.
Ooh,
They're up.
They're up.
Cut to my picture-in-picture, baby. There
They're
you
so
go.
fast.
Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. You can grab them right now. Okay, sorry for spending so much time promoting things, but yeah, there you go. Was there anything else I was supposed to yell about, Kim? Did I tell you anything that I was supposed to yell about? I think that's it.
No.
I think that's it. All right. You wanna? What do you want to do first? Do you want to ask chat what they want us to do first?
Yeah. Give chat the option.
Chat,
of what
do you
to do
want
first.
us to talk about the Australia trip first? Or do you want... I looked at Kim and I remembered how the trip went. Or do you want us to dive into all the Summer Game Fest, all the news, all the gamey stuff? We'll get all that out the way. That's going to take a while. And then we'll go into Australia and all of that stuff.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Still so hyped about the socks.
Dude, I'm actually...
They're really
That's been
nice.
my passion project for so long.
I know.
I've been
You're so happy about these socks.
toiling away at these damn things for so long. Also, people did want them, but I have been legitimately working on them for forever.
Yeah, they turned out great.
I think it was literally
We
maybe...
got 2 for Australia, 2 for games.
Okay.
Okay.
We got 4,
We could
5 for Australia.
We could do
Okay.
a poll.
Yeah, do a poll.
Can you pull it up?
Can I poll it up? Yeah, we can. I can poll it up in chat. Also, is your mic hot?
It is.
Yeah, you may as well leave that bad boy open.
I know, yeah, I'm just not. I'm really close to it, so I hope chat can hear me good. But I don't want to just blast it because then it'll echo.
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure you're great.
Are we gonna
but
do
we
the
need all
other
the voices
segment
we can.
after the Australia thing?
The what?
Are we gonna do the other segment after
The candy?
Yeah,
it's
the
looking-
Max
it's
Snacks segment.
Looking a lot like Australia.
We did come. When
We
I
came up
bought
with a
these
name.
snacks, these candies, I envisioned like Ham eating them and E eating them and you eating them, and then on the way here, I realized the segment is just Max Snacks,
And it's a fun
showing
name.
showing Max
I like
my
it.
snacks.
I think we should make it a recurring thing. We just bring you things from weird countries and you just try it.
What
Weird countries.
what do we talk about first? Australia Game Fest. All right, we'll let chat decide. There's a poll in chat.
Great.
In the meantime, I will let you know that if this sways your decision at all, the Australia trip was a nightmare.
Oh no.
I mean, there were a couple good moments.
There were a couple good moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could talk about.
It
that.
wasn't all duty.
Can you cut to the wide? Thank you. I know what you're doing. I see you doing a million things over there.
Yeah,
and I
it's
felt
okay.
it's
He's got
okay.
a
I felt bad
difficult
Kim
job
wasn't on
right now.
camera. Australia is currently winning. Get your votes out, people.
Oh,
if you
boy.
do not care about Australia, if you think Australia should sink like the Titanic,
Oh my god.
Australia's a real place.
if you think Australia is overrated, get your votes in now.
If you have beef with Outback Steakhouse.
If you don't like the quality of steak at the Outback Steakhouse, if you think the bloomin' onion is overrated,
It is.
it's also, I've talked about this a lot, not Australian.
No, and it's also very gross.
It is gross.
Bloomin' onion?
A
I
bloomin'
disagree.
onion. You think
Bloomin'
You
it's...
feel
onions are
so
great.
horrible
You like
after you
'em?
eat it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't eat a full blooming onion by myself, but it would be a delicious thing to share with a loved one or maybe several.
It would
loved
be
ones.
I would say several loved ones
delicious treat
because,
to
oh my
share.
God, we ate one time, just him and me, and we felt terrible.
Well, what did you
I've
eat
never
anything
eaten
else?
one.
Yeah, we ate other food, but like we felt bad that we ordered it because it's like expensive. We're like,
I
shit,
don't think
gotta eat
I've ever
this.
eaten enough of a bloomin' onion to
Well,
feel
we
bad.
tried.
They don't taste good.
They didn't know.
I thought it tasted good, but
I like
you guys
the
also
smell.
got it at Outback, so maybe that's why.
1% of the votes are saying Australia, so
All right.
I guess we're
Get on
leaning into Australia.
But that's a good question. Do you want to do Australia, then the snacks, then the games? I think we should do Australia games, then snacks.
I agree. I
Okay.
think Australia game
All
snacks
right.
because snacks could take forever too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
We
how
brought a
much,
lot.
And if we run out of time, it could be a bonus.
could be
Bonus.
well, it's in the title, but
Oh,
we'll
shit.
try.
That wouldn't be the first time we did that. So
Well, we'll keep Australia short.
Good luck.
Like, well, because a lot of it. Okay.
You can skip over the duty. Just
Well, most of it's duty.
not all
Damn.
of it though.
Well, here's the thing. I should have said this as well. It's kind of a bummer.
You gonna explain why? Or you
Well,
gonna
yeah, that's the
okay.
trip.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
are we gonna get the Wood family tea?
Oh,
It's
God.
It's family tea. I mean, I said that before we left when everyone was in this room and they were like, "You excited for your vacay?" It was never really a vacation.
It's going back to visit family.
Going back to visit family and also going to, like, no offense, Perth or Adelaide, the two most boring cities in the whole country. I mean, there's nothing much to do in either of those
I
places.
mean, we found a lot of good food and a lot of good coffee places.
Oh,
I
there's
will
good
say
food
that.
everywhere. And also the coffee shocked me.
Also, the boba, very good.
The boba also
I was
shocked us.
surprised.
Chewy balls.
Better boba in Australia?
Surprisingly
yeah.
than here, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess is it closer to Asia?
No,
right?
yes.
Yes,
Well, yes.
but-
Maybe
Yes.
that's fine.
Yeah. I always think, like, is it closer to Japan? Not really, but literally
Kind of,
Singapore
yeah.
is 5 hours from Perth.
Yeah, that's true because we went
Yeah.
to Singapore.
And then Thailand's right above, and that's a lot of boba tea
Yeah.
comes from Thailand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so our biggest issue with boba here are the balls are
Yeah.
like stiff.
No
and
flavor.
Claggy
Too
and,
gelatiny.
and like uncooked, like not cooked
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
They're
doughy.
always gross.
I don't like it.
Whenever
The
people
only-
try boba here, they're like, I don't like the balls. I'm like, yeah, I don't blame
Yeah,
you.
because they're doo-doo.
Yeah.
You got to go to Mr. Whoosh.
Those are not the fun kind of balls to suck down. In Australia, all of the balls were perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
Like great
do a good
consistency,
ball,
chewy, brown, sugary, hairy.
Oh, they were great. And they
Yeah,
had like
really
the
good.
weird ones. Where we went to the ice cream place that put it on the top of your ice cream.
Oh, we went to one place. We got a. It was ice
It was
cream
a
with balls on
gelato
it.
with boba.
Yeah.
on
I don't
it.
know. It was weird. I didn't like that actually.
Oh, really?
But it was fine.
I thought it was good.
It was just sugar.
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar.
Love sugar.
Anyway, so the trip, we didn't know this before we took it, but the 19-hour flight from Newark to New Jersey is the longest flight you can do. Like one stretch, no layover flight you can do in the world.
That's crazy.
It was a very long flight,
Wait, how long was it?
19 hours.
19 hours?
It goes from, New Jersey to Singapore.
Yeah.
It stretches across the Atlantic Ocean, so we go east. So we
Yeah.
go over like UK and I think Afghanistan
went over
and like
Afghanistan.
Iran and like those kind of places.
Yeah.
We went that way in Africa and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think. I don't know. Because when you look at it,
Pretty
it shows
sure.
you a straight line from
Yeah.
A to B, but I think
It's not a straight line.
I don't think it's actually a straight
No.
line. I think it's because the world isn't flat.
It's just a general, this
Yeah, I
is where
don't
you're
know.
going.
Who
you know?
knows? Anyways, 19 hours. That's okay. Then we have a 2-hour layover in Singapore.
Yeah.
Singapore airport was pretty sick.
It was really pretty.
They had a Nintendo section.
They did.
They had like a little Nintendo world in the Singapore airport.
Yeah,
which
and
I
a
didn't
Lego
expect.
store.
And a Lego store. And a cool coffee store.
Yeah, which we circled
Called-
back to later. Botcha.
On the way home, we went to Bacha.
Yeah.
And I got a $45 bag of coffee
That store
beans.
looked so cool.
And it is, other than Trade Coffee, who we will talk about later,
Yes.
the best coffee I've ever had.
It was so good. You made me a mocha thing, and it was like the
It was
best
awesome.
one I've ever
I've been
had.
making the best coffee of my life with
I
that.
know.
And I had like I was like looking at the beans since I've been home. getting lower and lower as I'm running out. And I'm like, I think I have like 3 more shots left. So I've been like just having 1 a day, trying to stretch them out.
Yeah.
And then like 2 nights ago, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a second one tonight. I'll probably have 2 shots left after this, but I deserve this.
Yeah.
And I made it.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. Like for you coffee heads out there, it was like 36 grams, 25-second pour on the dot, like perfect looking crema on top. I was like, I nailed that one. And then I went to grab the milk and I knocked it and it just fell everywhere.
Yeah, you sent me the picture. It was
the coffee was just all over the table.
You could tell it was good by looking at it. That's sad.
It sucked so much. And then I poured another shot and it wasn't as good. I didn't nail it the second time.
R.I.P. to the real one.
So 19 hours, then a 2-hour layover, then a 5.5-hour flight gets us into Perth. It was about 30 hours of travel on the first way there.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad. I slept on the 19-hour flight for a good portion.
Yeah, which I was surprised by because you usually can't sleep on
don't.
planes at all.
I also took no Xanax.
Yeah, I was very proud of you.
I
for
brought
that.
Xanax just in case. Didn't take it.
Yeah.
Did you not need it? Or you just didn't take it?
He didn't want to take it.
I said this to Kim.
He should have taken it.
If I took that, I would have had a good time.
Yeah.
Like I had my bag ready with my Switch and my Steam Deck and my laptop, and I loaded it all up with games. And I'm like, I'm just gonna like veg out for these 19 hours. The whole 19 hours when I wasn't asleep, I was so anxious. I was just like staring around the room. I listening to music, but if I ever tried to start playing something and the plane would shake, I would like throw it down and I'd like put my music back on and be like, this is okay. This is okay. So yeah, I probably should have taken it.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to and I didn't.
Yeah.
I did take 1 propranolol, but that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's not necessarily like a...
No, that helps with anxiety, but it's not like a, what do they call them? SSRI? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think so. SSRIs. Yeah.
I usually take like a sleeping aid. When I get
me
on the
too.
flight.
Yeah.
Like when I would go to Japan, I would take a sleeping aid.
Yeah.
And I would be like you would, and I would pack every
Yeah.
every game, and I'd be like, I'm gonna play so many games, and I'd just be.
I did the same thing. I packed my freaking iPad and I just slept the entire night.
Yeah. We carried that iPad around everywhere. I don't think you used it one time.
I'm mad at myself. Yeah, because I felt like I needed to use it at least once to justify why the hell I brought it.
That's happened.
You played a lot of Dreamlight Valley on the plane.
On one of the planes. I don't remember which plane.
The first one, I think. The
Really?
second one, you slept the whole way home.
Oh yeah, I was sick.
So yeah, that's part of the story.
Yeah.
Wait, so what time did you leave in? You said from Jersey.
Yeah.
So what time did you leave from Jersey?
what time
and
did
what
we
time
fly
did you
out?
arrive in Australia?
Oh god, it's all so confusing. We left Jersey in the morning. It was like 9 a.m.
Yeah, 9
flight.
a.m. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got to Australia at midnight. But because of time differences and everything, all I know is it was like 30 hours of travel.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short with the trip, I guess, the first couple days were pretty nice. You
Yeah.
know, we were excited to be there.
Hanging
We
out
were
with your
trying the coffee. I
grandparents.
was seeing the sausage rolls and lamingtons again for the first time. I saw my grandparents.
Went
and
on a walk with your
we said
granddad, saw
hello.
some kangaroos.
Went on a walk with him. We went to Quokka, Rottnest Island.
Yeah, Rottnest Island.
Which is this little island off the coast of Perth, and we went there and we rode around with. It's like infested by quokkas.
Not infested.
Well,
they
there's-
live there.
Well, there's 10,000 of them there.
I didn't see 10,000.
Oh, we saw a lot.
I saw 30. Where's the rest?
They were around.
Give 'em.
It's a big island. But there's like little cafes over there. We rented bikes. We rode around.
Oh, it was great. It was so
The weather
fun.
was perfect. The little guys were
We
so
got to
cute.
see so many. And they had little babies.
I know. I put photos on my Instagram. I also have a vlog coming out with video and footage of it all. But that day was really nice. It was one of my
Yeah.
nicest days. Just with
Perfect
you.
weather.
Just
It's
with you in
crazy.
general. It was
Yeah.
one of my nicest days. But while this is happening over the first couple of days, my granddad was starting to get sick. Like both him and my nan are like 85 something. And then at 2 or 3 days in, he had full-blown COVID. Full-blown new variant
We got him
COVID.
a test. It lit up like a Christmas tree.
In bed, super sick.
Yeah.
The theory is that he got it from Nan because Nan was kind of sick beforehand.
Yeah.
And this is what happened last time. They said that Nan got a little sick, but she was fine. And then he got COVID from
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
So he was in bed the rest of the trip, and we
Yeah.
were essentially taking care of him the rest of the trip because he's old and we love him.
He needs
and,
cold medicine and
and
stuff.
he needed medicine, and Nan wasn't able to look after him. And I'm not going to talk about this too much,
Okay.
because it's very sad. But Nan has dementia now.
Yeah.
And I didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know when we
Yeah,
got there.
we found that out the hard way when we got there.
Yeah.
And so for that whole week, we were essentially ended up taking care of both of them because Granddad usually took care of Nan, but they wasn't able to. So for that first week in Australia, it was really hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard. We were working with my aunt who is in Adelaide. And we were like communicating back and forth and trying to figure out what medicine they need and
go
all
get
of
his
that.
prescriptions and all that stuff.
So we didn't really do anything the last like few days.
No, we mostly just like went and got stuff for them.
Yeah. And that was difficult. Like I don't want to get into it. They don't watch the podcast. They watch all my content. They don't watch the podcast. But just in case they stumble on this one, I don't want them to feel bad or anything.
No, they shouldn't feel bad.
But like
that's just how life goes sometimes.
Nan kept forgetting who like we both were.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, there were times when she did know who we were, and she was really happy that we were there.
There were times. Those times were the best times.
Oh yeah.
But then the other times were the hardest times.
I know.
Anyway, I'll leave that there. So that was rough.
I mean, the positive is that you get to see them.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And I said this
because you know we don't know when you're gonna go back.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
So.
And I said this to Granddad too, because he was so upset.
I know.
That he was sick while we were there, because like this is the time he gets to spend with me, and he was so excited for it. And I was like, Granddad, if you were gonna get sick, I'm so glad I was here to take care of you.
Absolutely.
Because Nan can't drive, right?
Well, she can't drive, no. But to make sure he was okay and to make sure she was looked after, like if anything, it's perfect timing that we were here when we were.
Exactly.
So anyway, we went to Adelaide, which is another like 3-hour flight. And we were looking forward to decompressing there and having a nice time with my brother and sister who were there. And then guess who caught COVID?
Me.
Yeah. Kim became bedridden for a few days.
Oh, I was out for 2 full days. I felt so bad because I'm like, we came all this way. We're supposed to like fit as many people in as we can to see them. So it was like Sarah and Drew and your brother and sister and their partners and Wendy and Nick and like just
Yeah, it all kind of fell apart.
Sucked.
I mean, I was going and doing everything. I spent one day with you because I was worried about you. I spent one day in bed.
Oh, it was bad for a minute.
But the other day I went out because you were doing a little bit better, and I went and hung out with people. But like I was meeting my friends' new wives and girlfriends, and I was just like talking about Kim. I was like, Kim's great. She's awesome. She's in bed right now.
Sounds like you have an imaginary wife.
Yeah. Believe me, you'll meet her next time.
She doesn't go to this.
You don't know her.
Yeah.
She goes to another school.
Yeah, she goes to another school.
We'll come back in 5 more years. You'll see her then. She might have a different name and personality than what I'm describing now. But yeah, that was the trip. I mean, we did hang out with my brother and sister a lot, and that was very nice.
Their partners are really cool.
But
we went to another park, got to pet some kangaroos.
Yeah,
That was fun.
yeah, it was really nice. That last week was just difficult because you were sick, and then I was pretty upset about the previous week.
Well, yeah,
And I had a hard
information.
time like bouncing back.
Yeah.
And being like, and also like once we got to Adelaide, we both tested positive for COVID. It was like the faintest, littlest line you could imagine, but it did say to assume that means you have COVID.
Yeah.
And while I didn't get sick, my energy was pretty low.
Oh yeah, you were depleted
Like
for the first
I was
day.
going out and hanging out with people for like whole days, and by the end I was like a zombie, and people were asking me if I'm okay, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm just dead. So that was a lot of the trip. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
There wasn't much else. I mean, it was really just hanging out with people.
If there was anything else cool. I mean, you went to some stores. You'll see that in the
there's
vlog.
a lot of vlogging of going
did
to
some
stores,
store
going to a toy fair.
Oh, the toy fair. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that'll all be in the vlogs.
Yeah.
And then we went home. Home was way worse than getting there as far as like the flight.
Oh God, yeah.
Just because it felt like it never ended. Because we had to go back to Perth to catch our round trip. So we had to fly from Adelaide 3.5 hours back to Perth to go 5.5 hours back to Singapore.
And then
to
19
go 19 hours
home.
back to New Jersey.
Jesus.
Which, by the way, because it's the world's longest flight and it literally goes from one point of the world to the other, it goes across the Atlantic Ocean to get there because it catches the winds, whatever, the wind speed tunnels.
Yeah.
It goes the other way around on the way home.
Yeah, I
so
didn't
it
know
goes
that.
across the Pacific Ocean and then comes across California and everything.
So we went.
around the world,
effectively.
baby.
Yeah,
We went all the way around.
that would have made me so anxious if I knew that.
We didn't know until we got to California. And like Kim brought up that 3D world map and it said Vancouver, California, or Vancouver, Seattle, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, Why are we on this side? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, did we overshoot? Like, how long was I asleep?
Damn.
It's like when you fall asleep
missed
on a
your
bus
stop.
and you miss your stop. I was like, did I miss my stop? Where are we going?
Oh my gosh.
And then that's when it clicked. I was like, oh, we've gone the other way.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting on the 19-hour flight last instead of first, when like I'd already kind of slept. So I just had to sit there for 19 hours and just be like, oh, this is a long.
Oh, you were awake for
The whole
most
thing.
of it, yeah.
I couldn't sleep. The turbulence was also really bad on the way home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that was concerning because the last time in Japan, we had that really bad one.
Last time in Japan on the way home, there was a... Also, 3 days before our flight, a Singapore flight, the same flight that we did, but like 3 days prior, they dropped 60 meters in like a second or something in really bad turbulence to the point where people were flung up in the air.
Oh my God.
Someone died.
What?
From that?
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
Oh.
But then like things were like flying at people. There was like 30 people in the hospital with injuries. They had to do an emergency landing.
Oh my God.
So the whole time knowing this, I'm on the flight and I'm like, I'm not sleeping.
Wait, you knew that before we got on the flight?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
But
okay.
I know that's a thing from Japan that happened.
Right.
And everyone was screaming.
I am so glad you did not see that information before we got on the plane.
No, I saw that the day we landed. I saw Malaysia flight plummets.
God.
Great.
Not Malaysia, Singapore, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Little bit miserable, but I will say that moment at the Quokka Island with you was one of our nicest memories that I have of the two of us.
That was a great day.
We were just so happy.
Yeah.
And so in love.
It was a lot of fun.
And so sweet. That was really fun. And then I know you hated it, but I finally got a gyros that I've been craving.
I didn't hate it.
And we ate a gyros at the beach with the sunset.
You have been dying to go to that place.
Gyros?
A gyros is it's like a gyro. It's very similar, but it's
like a burrito.
It's fully wrapped like a burrito, but in pita bread, shaved meat, and it's like actual like chunks of like meat, not like the weird like flat meat. So it's like chunks of chicken, chunks of steak, and then they put like lettuce and this sauce in there. It's like a Greek sauce, but it's not tzatziki.
It's something else, but it's really good.
It's really good, and like onions.
Like a yogurt kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's awesome. It's so good. There's a place in Adelaide called Gyros King, and that's like the best one, but you can get gyros at any fish and chip shop or any shop, takeaway shop. You can also get it over fries if you want to not do the bread and do the meat over fries. Oh, it's just so good. And by fries, I mean hot chips.
Yes.
And we got a bunch of snacks for you guys,
For me, you guys.
for Max Snacks to try.
Snacks for Max.
Although we've been waiting to dive into them, and there's a lot of things I've been wanting to eat. So.
Yeah. Oh, you saved a lot of stuff. Yeah.
All right, we can talk about Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, do it.
But before we do that,
we
can talk about this.
Trade coffee.
Show the label outward.
Oh, okay.
Nice timing.
We like ride it.
You want me to open it now?
Basically.
Yeah, you can open it. You can smack it open.
Smells so good.
Guys, this episode of the podcast, before we dive in the Summer Game Fest, which is going to take us a minute, here, bear with us here. We have Trade Coffee, baby, the sponsor of today's episode.
Did we both get the same?
Maximilian,
No.
if you could bring up that little lower third I made.
Oh, yes.
I don't know
Sorry,
if
I
you can.
totally forgot the button. There it is.
Ah, there we go.
I pressed
Oh, boy.
All
So you've
right.
got Joe Coffee over there. I'll tell you the hints and the nuts and the roastings
You
if
want
you
to do
want.
yours first, or
I'll do mine. So mine's a medium dark roast, chocolate raisin, toasted nuts, roasty.
Mine is a little bit on the darker side, and it's got cocoa, spice, and caramel. And
Like
it
your
smells
personality.
very good.
A little bit on the darker side. So both of these were shipped directly to my door. They were actually roasted fresh and shipped to my door from the lovely company at Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is changing the way you experience coffee at home. A lot of the coffees out there are dull, stale, and questionably sourced. That's actually true. I never thought about that one. Trade creates a wide variety of coffees from the best small batch specialty roasters in the US and then makes personalized recommendations based on what you like or what you want to try. The coffee is roasted to order and ships to you within 48 hours. I've told this story so many times, but the first time I signed up, they had me do this little short quiz. I hate quizzes. It was short. It was like 4 questions. It was essentially like, well, how do you like your flavor? Do you want whole beans or grounds? And then They'll match you with coffee. They started sending it to me, and one of the first ones they sent me when we lived in PA was this local place in Philly City called Reanimator Beans, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. And they roast it, and it literally gets to me like the same day, if not the day after.
Yeah.
Freshly roasted beans, straight in my grinder, making coffees. How good are my coffees?
Pretty good.
Better than Bob's? Well, well, he uses the same beans, but still, we'll be talking about that later. From hot or iced, I make you iced. I made you a mocha frap yesterday.
I said that was the best one I've had.
I know. It was Trade Coffee. No, I lied. That was
the...
No, don't talk about that one.
Don't.
I don't want to lie, but it wasn't. But I have made it with you before with Trade.
Yeah.
Dark roast to decafs or espressos to cold brew. Trade has it all. Coffee from Trade also has a great gift. Oh, it also makes a great gift. Oh, it's almost Father's Day.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's a good coffee day.
Sunday.
We didn't know because we don't have dads. But for those of you that do and you want to buy something for your daddy, why don't get him Trade Coffee? So if you've liked everything I'm talking about today and you like Trade Coffee or you like coffee or you want to try coffee or coffee, give Trade a try this summer. Right now they're offering 30% off your first order when you visit drinktrade.com/Nontendo. That's drinktrade.com/Nontendo and get 30% off. You can click the link down below if you're watching on YouTube or, whatever.
I don't know if the link's there.
Wolf. Oh, it's not? Oh, we should put it there.
Yeah.
Can you put it there?
Yeah.
Do you need it?
I need it. Say it again.
Drinktrade.com/Nontendo, but you got to make sure it's the HTTP stuff, otherwise it won't work.
You got it.
Here, I'll put, you could also steal it from a previous episode. Also, why not just throw it in chat while you're there?
There you go.
All right, that's the sponsor spot, but now we gotta do some management here because we're flying solo. You know what I mean? It's just a skeleton crew over here. You know what I mean?
Okay, I added it in, but I don't know. Tell me if that's right.
I sent it in
Discord.
Disky. I can also probably edit this too. I'm logged in over here.
Wait,
wow, the power of having this.
Where in Discord?
Oh, you've got to do the whole thing. You can't just put the link. Here, I got it. Kim, tell the people about your favorite thing that happened in Australia real quick, or your favorite game you're playing right now.
I'm playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley right now, which I know a lot of people are mad at because of the pay-to-play stuff, but I'm having a little bit of fun with it, to be honest.
What do you like about it?
I like that you can move everything around. You can delete the trees and shit.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of elements that are going well, and I feel like the next Animal Crossing should probably implement some of that, such as not making me pay $10,000 to move a house and then wait 2 days. That'd be great.
When do you think the next Animal Crossing will be? Do you have your ear to the ground?
I do. There's been some leaks, and I'm hopeful that they're true.
Oh, tell me. I love a leak. This channel is built on leaks.
So from what I've heard, it's going to be more like City Folk, the next one. It's going to be in a city, and you're going to be able to do multiplayer, and there's going to be mini games so you can play with your friends and stuff.
Where have you heard that?
There's been some leaks online that's going to be the next one. Okay. I don't know how reliable they are, but there's been several articles.
Could chat back this up?
Probably.
Let's Play K in chat says they're also playing Dreamlight Valley.
Are they liking it?
Do you like it? Sorry, guys. I think I'm done. I'm trying to. Can you pin that, Max? The thing I just put in chat. Are you logged in?
Yeah, I can.
I'm having a hard time. We're gonna end this poll too. All right, let's dive in. Thank you, Max. Thank you, team. We're really a ragtag over here.
Yeah.
Goonies never say die. You know what I mean?
Bad News Bears. We're getting it done.
Bad News Bears. Is that the movie with Owen Wilson?
Yeah, I think that's the new one. But the old one was the old one Billy Bob? No, it was.
What was it called? Was it Bad News Bears?
Yeah.
There was a Bad News Bears.
There was an old one. There was an old one with the dude with the mustache, and I can't remember his name right now. Is the one from Smokey and the Bandit. The hell was his name?
Smokey and the Bandit. That's a song.
Is that how it goes?
I think. All right, I'm ready.
I don't think so.
Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Baby. Every big announcement and trailer from Summer Game Fest 2024. You can go ahead and throw us in picture. I think it's safe. Okay, so Kim,
Yeah.
Summer Game Fest. It happened on June 7th, I believe.
Okay.
I did stream it. I was live on Twitch.
Okay.
I did have to delete that stream after because I doxed myself. I put up my whole phone number at the end of the stream, and I was like, all right, bye everybody. So my reaction is lost to the echoes of space and time. Oh, actually, I do have it. I was gonna upload it and then I forgot.
Oh.
I was gonna edit out my number and put Bob's number there instead.
No.
Well, he's used to his number
Send
being
him a
leaked
pizza first.
What's
during
the
E3.
Nontendo hotline number?
Oh
yeah,
my God.
we should. Wait, do we have one? No, we should get one.
I thought you did.
Yes,
Didn't
we've
you
had
call
one this
in?
whole time. Ooh.
Every big announcement and trailer from Summer Game Fest. Okay, so Summer
Okay.
Game Fest, Kim, just to
Yeah.
explain it. Jeff Keighley puts on this event. It's his event. And then around his event, a lot of the other big companies like to time their own events. This is what E3 used to do, but
Yeah.
E3 worked in collaboration with all the big companies. Now it's more just, hey, it's June. Everybody usually does their thing around now. Let's all do our thing around now still. But it's not actually like Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest doesn't technically have anything to do with the other things.
Okay, so what's his thing?
So I'll show you everything announced at his thing.
Okay.
But I will say this: it was pretty hard to watch. It was 2 hours long. It was pretty slow. I think what really takes the wind out of its sails is the fact that Xbox, Sony, they all do their own thing.
Yeah.
So they don't want any of their good stuff to be in this event.
Right. So
They want their event to be really
him
good.
The leftovers?
Well, he gets the leftovers,
Damn.
which in this case has been all indie games.
Well, that's good, right?
He actually, well, no, it is. Yeah, it is. You know what, Kim? It is. Let me
like
bring up
indie
Summer Game
games.
Fest real quick.
I
The
find them
actual
way more
event. 'cause I
Did you
want-
see
to
how
be
he
honest.
put up a poll where he was like,
Yeah.
how are you guys liking it? And
Yeah, I was
everybody
gonna-
downvoted it. They were like, we hate it. It's awful.
That's so
Yeah.
sad.
I was gonna bring that up actually.
I mean, listen, with all these, even E3, it's like they're really just trade shows at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
Selling new
they're really for investors.
Yes.
So of course we're gonna find it boring. So and it's been like this for like
Well,
10, 15
no, I
years.
mean-
I don't know why people are so surprised it's boring again.
I think
Yeah.
it started as like that, but then it became this thing that we were all really invested
Yeah,
in.
they
and
wanted
I mean,
to do these flashy things.
yeah,
for, like,
all
the
these they
intros
want
so
they want
that-
people watching. They
Yeah,
always
they
talk
want you
about
to
how
watch
many
it.
viewers we got this year,
Yeah.
and they do the big musical performances sometimes. Like they want the whole thing is to get people watching.
Yeah.
But then they should cater it to us.
I know, they
should stop showing FIFA for 45 minutes.
Take the fluff out.
Like,
we know FIFA's
Well,
coming out.
What's crazy is like
Enough.
the people who like FIFA aren't watching
No.
this live
Where
event.
was FIFA?
Okay, maybe FIFA wasn't this year, but that's usually like the kind of games that they show off.
Yeah, the sports games.
Yeah,
and they
show
take
them off
forever.
for like 25 minutes.
It's like, we
So
don't
I wanted to
care.
bring this up because at the very start of the show, a minute in, the first thing Jeff talks about is, hey, here's the last top 10 new Steam games that like in the last like January to May, the ones that have sold the best. He brought this up and he even said, can we play it actually? Can you play the audio?
Yeah, it should be good.
And smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right because today there are many paths to sustainability and expired. Has been and changing. And third, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers.
Yeah, so at the very start, he was like, hey, look at the last 10 top-selling games on Steam. 8 of the 10 are indie games.
That's cool.
Hey, guys, indies are great, huh? Remember
Yeah.
all these indie games that we really like? Remember all these indie games that everybody loves?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about games for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then he showed 2 hours of indie games.
Okay.
So that's why he was bringing that up, which is fine. Again, I think it's actually a good thing to do, to remind people
Yeah,
that,
like,
hey,
these are
Helldivers 2 is technically an indie game,
Yeah.
and it took the world by storm.
Yeah.
But it still fell a little flat.
I think
anyway.
2 hours is way too long.
Oh yeah.
I gotta be honest.
It's
you
too
can
long.
cut that down to an hour.
Honestly, if I'm like gonna sit down with you with a bucket of popcorn to watch a movie, and I see the movie's 2 hours long, I'm like, we can find a shorter movie. We can find one that's hitting
there's
that
something
90
about
minutes.
seeing that 2 hour thing.
Yeah.
If it's 1:59, we're like, hey, I can see
There's good
But
movies
2
at 90
hours.
minutes. also, like, sometimes we'll see the 2-hour movie and we'll be like, "Ugh, let's just watch a TV show instead.
And then we'll watch 4
7
hours
episodes.
of 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're gremlins.
So it started actually with a bang. It was an interesting one.
Ooh,
Lego Horizon
is
Adventures.
interesting.
Wait, what is your mic? Is your computer spewing out sound?
It shouldn't be. Is
Okay.
chat yelling about it?
Somebody's saying there's echo.
Oh no.
Oh.
Let's just keep showing it without sound. We'll figure it out when it comes back.
Well, I'm trying to find where I put chat. Chat, is it bad?
There you go.
No. It's
I
not
think
bad. There's just a little bit of echo because it was really quiet on my end. So even
Okay.
if there is an echo, it's like
1-800 you hungry? I just saw that in chat. I just won't have. We don't need sound honestly while I'm talking about
Yeah,
these.
yeah,
It'll
yeah.
make it quicker if
'Cause
I
you
just
know what they
blast through
said.
them.
You
Yeah.
watched it.
Oh, I seen it all.
The whole
I'm the
grueling
gaming
thing.
proficionado. I know everything about games. Ask me a question about games right now. Anyone?
okay. I'll ask you a question.
Yeah,
Ask
go
me
on.
any question about games.
Hold on. Let me go to my camera.
You got a
real quick.
list over there?
Okay. The Nest launched in the U.S. at $179.
Yep. Yep.
What is that in 2023?
Okay,
money?
that's an
Closest
economical
without
math
going over.
question. That's not
This
about
is
games.
An old, dirty.
Aren't they like
That's-
$199
That's probably
now?
one of Will's, honestly.
Yeah, from so long ago.
I don't know, like 370.
$510.
Yeah,
What
but no,
the
that's an
hell?
economical. I don't know economics and math. I don't know math.
You said game question.
I said about games.
That's a game question. Technically.
All right, well, I win. Yeah, okay. So I thought while watching this, I was like, oh, cool. They're doing a PlayStation Lego game where
Yeah.
all the IPs are going to come together in Lego form. No, it's literally just Lego Horizon Adventures. It's just Horizon in Lego.
Has
Why
there
is he
been-
in a hot dog?
Has there been a Lego Horizon set?
I don't know about that, but I'll answer this question. That's why I thought it was going to be a collaboration because it set it up with like an outsider.
Yeah.
Like I'm diving
hot
into
dog
this
guy.
world kind of
Yeah.
thing. And I was like, oh, he's going to visit all the worlds. But no, he just
That
visited
would be
this
so
world.
cool if
That
they
would be
did
really
that.
cool.
You could look up the Lego Horizon thing. I'm not sure.
I bet you there's a Lego set. They
Well,
would be so
if there's
stupid not to.
If there's not, maybe this is the excuse to have one. I think it would be. Really
Oh, for
cool.
sure.
I feel like
I
they're
can
gonna put
probably-
it
I
out.
can
They're
zoom
gonna
in
put
for
it
you
out
guys,
when the
yeah.
game comes out.
Look at me doing the zoom in for you guys.
Look at you.
The thing that I find cool about this is this right here.
What?
The thing I highlighted down there. You see that?
Oh, there has been some sets.
That is interesting.
So it's coming to not only PlayStation, but PC and Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
So this will
Wow.
be the first, obviously, Horizon game on Switch.
That's crazy.
No, that's really cool. And honestly, Lego games are sick.
They are. They're
Lego
always
games are
good.
awesome.
They're
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah.
I'm not like a massive Horizon fan. I have played
You
both
played
of them.
it.
And I played both of them a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't finish either of them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always get
You have a problem
I
with
always
that.
get burnt out halfway through on them. Because there's so much to do and I want to
Yeah.
do it all. And
I
then
know.
I realize I haven't finished the game, but I've had as much fun as I think I'm gonna have with it.
Yeah.
And I'm okay to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a free roam game. Free roam games are a commitment. I
Yeah.
feel like.
You never quite finish those.
Yeah.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. I only have a
Okay.
little bit to say about this because Harry Potter is very controversial at this point. I have always
Yeah.
wanted a Quidditch game. There was
I
one
know.
on GameCube.
I always wondered why they didn't.
Yeah, I always wanted a Quidditch, like a fully fleshed out Quidditch game.
Yeah.
And the new Harry Potter game came out and it didn't have Quidditch in it, which was an immediate sign of, oh, they're going to do something separate.
Right,
But
yeah.
also I was like, put
It's a
it
Harry Potter
put
game.
it
You
in
didn't
the
put
game.
that Quidditch in
How
there.
do I go through Hogwarts without
Yeah,
Quidditch?
it's weird.
That's the whole
It's
thing.
very strange.
That's like attending a school in Texas and not playing football.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. It's doable. I did it. I did it.
I do it. I have been known to do it. You might like the look of this one, Kimberly. Not the
Not
ad.
whatever that is.
I like the look of whatever that is, but that's a
Yeah.
This looks fun. I
Oh.
wanna
This is Cuffbust.
So you're a koala in jail.
play it.
I think it's a mouse. Is it not?
Look at the
It's kind of
ears.
koala-ish.
I can see the koala.
Bear-like character.
Yeah.
As what I'm reading this is it's the new Among Us. It's the new
Okay.
Lethal
okay.
Company.
So it's multiplayer.
It's
But you're
multiplayer.
in multiple teams as well, which is
Oh.
really cool. So you can like all work together, different teams to escape, or you can like screw over the other
Ooh,
team.
okay. That's
It's
a
also
whole new
it's
element.
made
All
by
right.
one guy.
Are
One
you
guy made this
serious?
whole game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's that one. I'm gonna keep moving because we got.
You got a lot of stuff to talk
Kind
a
of
lot
about.
of
looks
stuff.
very engine heavy, so I can see it as one.
Yeah.
Civ 7. You know what Civ is?
People love Civ.
You know what it is?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
It's the one with the little world building and you
Yeah.
shoot
You're the game
Yeah,
expert.
you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Age of Empires, kind
Yeah.
of. Not really, kind of. Not really. People that play Civ will get upset with that.
Yeah, because Civ
It's
is
very
better
different.
looking, I think.
But if I was to describe it to somebody, I'd be
yeah,
like,
you would
it's
say
like
it's like that.
But it is quite different. I played this game one time post high school with a work colleague who was really into it. He was like, "You got to play this game with me."
Yeah.
It was fun but painful because it's turn by turn.
Lot.
It's turn by turn. So I would make a turn, then I have to wait for his turn. And sometimes you would not play together. You would make your turn when you can, and then you would like leave the game and go do a life, and you'll come back and you'd be like, "Oh, he's made his turn," and then you'll make your turn. I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know
Sometimes
if
we'd
I
sit
could-
down and smash out turns, but
Yeah.
Oh, the new Street Fighter character is pretty exciting. Terry and May.
Okay.
yeah, and M Bison. I'm not in it. Are you into it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh wait, was he not in the game originally? It wasn't
So
Bison
Terry
like a
Bogart and May are from different
Games.
games.
They're from Fatal
Right.
Fury.
Yeah.
But
Fatal
M
Fury.
Bison was in like the original. one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't. When they do a new Street Fighter, they don't always do all the characters right away. They release like DLC later and add some back in, or they just don't do them sometimes.
And Elena
Sneaky.
hasn't been in the game since.
Yeah, I have no idea who
I
she
don't
even
know,
is.
The Tekken crossover one. I think
Oh.
she wasn't. I think she was in 3. I don't know if she was in 4. I don't think so. So
Is
she
that
hasn't been in
the-
the game for a while.
Is that the art style for the new game?
No,
It's
Oh.
kind of like the anime intro.
yeah, they do like a whole anime.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
creative.
you don't even see the game there.
Okay.
Speaking of fighting games, I do really care
Hello.
about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So Dragon Ball fighter games back in the Tenkaichi Budokai days were top tier. I also really liked the Raging Blast games on 360, 1 and 2. Was it Raging Blast or Dragon Blast or something? I don't know.
Dragon Blast, I think.
I think it was Raging Blast or
Yeah.
Raging Burst. Who cares? Those were actually really sick, but I haven't really got into one since then because I kind of went away from that style of fighting.
Yeah, they started doing those 3D games that were not very
Well, they
good.
did Fighter Z.
That one was good.
That one was
Wasn't the 2D ones really good?
awesome. Yeah, Fighter Z was awesome, but it's a different thing. A Fighter Z is like Blaze Blue or like Tekken or something like that,
Street Fighter kind of thing.
but like sick. It's so good.
it was so fun to play
But
that, yeah.
I still prefer the 3D. You
Yeah.
have like a big open space and you
Yeah.
can kind of create a Dragon Ball battle. They're just
Yeah.
way harder to do well that way. Then there was an actual Fatal Fury clip. Do you care about that?
I mean,
Moving
I
on.
saw it.
The big thing. So this is actually summarizing the biggest things first,
Okay.
and it ended on Monster Hunter Wilds, which.
Oh.
Yeah.
While I
very
am
exciting.
very excited for this,
Yeah.
a lot of people did say part of why they didn't find it super exciting is because we'd already known about this. They'd already
Oh.
revealed this was happening. We'd seen a little bit of it.
Oh.
I don't know if this was the first look at actual gameplay, but Monster Hunter gameplay is
Yeah, apparently they showed a lot more behind closed doors.
Okay.
And the people who've seen it from interviews said that it's amazing, but they
Okay.
didn't
Okay.
really show us anything super new, like in the trailer.
It's giving Dune.
It's giving. I am actually excited
Yeah.
because
I'm
here's
so
the
pumped.
thing.
So pumped. I love Monster Hunter. I'm a big Monster Hunter.
Good, we can play.
Yeah.
Here's the
You wanna play
thing.
World?
What?
Do you have World?
Yeah, he,
So well,
he
here's the
dropped
thing.
that a long
Here's
time
the thing.
ago.
I never got into Monster Hunter. I never understood why people liked it. I would try and play the older ones and be like, man, this is so slow and clunky. It's the
Yeah.
same reason why I never got into Dark Souls. I'm like, fighting the controls. Then World came out, and the idea of World sounded sick.
Yeah.
Like the concept. But then I got into it, and I'm like, it is better, but the gameplay, I still can't. Then Rise came to Switch, and I played it purely because I was like reviewing everything on Switch at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it at first, but the more I played it, the more I started to get addicted to it. And then I fell in love. And then it clicked. I was like, oh, that's how you play this game. This is why people love it. The repetitiveness, or not the repetitiveness, but the loop of like, oh, I want this armor set. So now I got to go grind killing this monster a ton so I can get all the pieces, and hopefully I get the good drops so I can make the good armor set, and then I can go and kill this bigger, badder thing. Yeah, and I like the dual blades, but the wire, also the grapple hook,
Oh yeah.
made movement so much better for me.
Yeah.
And apparently Wilds is supposed to, it's the vision of Wilds is what everybody kind of wanted and thought Monster Hunter World would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it will actually be that.
Okay.
Which I don't know what that means exactly because I didn't play a lot of World. But what I get from that is World was, it was kind of it kind of seemed like it was going to be this big open world Monster Hunter game, but it
Yeah.
was still very much you had a home base and you went out into set areas and then you
Yeah.
came back. That tells me that this will actually be full open world
gonna be
Monster
crazy.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be sick.
So my experience with Monster Hunter is I love Monster Hunter. I used to have it on the PSP, and me and my homies would play it all the time, like hours and hours and hours. And the thing about Monster Hunter is it was made for portable consoles. So like basically, the worlds were really small. And your mission was very brief. It was just like kill this monster, go in and kill this monster. And it would be very much like, okay, we gotta pack a trap, we gotta build our potions. Okay, then we go off, we kill the monster, and then it kind of ends, and you go back to the hub world and choose another mission. Like you can continue playing, but it kind of has that cutoff, so you can like walk away if it's like a portable situation. You know what I mean? So you could like do one hunt for a bus ride, for example.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
I feel like Monster Hunter has had an issue with bringing that to console because of that sort of like pick up and play mentality. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
So I think World was like attempting to do that, but I think if they can figure out how to really get that free roam, I think they can really make finally a good console Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they can easily do that, like good big open world console where people they're sitting down to play. They're not on a bus.
Right.
Exactly.
But then like you can do Monster Hunter Rise 2 on Switch 2.
Yeah, that's why Rise is very different from Monster Hunter World. In fact, I didn't as much as I love the series, I didn't really get into Rise because
Wow, that was like my favorite
World
one.
was so good, and World is what I've always wanted. Like I just want to live in Monster Hunter. So
I want to be the
How
hunter.
did you
I
feel
do.
about that opening though?
of what?
Of World? Was that the one with the cat?
There's lots of cats.
Do you remember the thing where we made the cat? We spent like an hour making.
that was
techniques-
Rise.
That was Rise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
What?
You don't like making the cats?
I don't like when he fell off the boat.
He fell off a mountain? I don't
Fell
remember.
Off the boat. You remember?
I don't remember.
You remember? I cried. It was horrible. We made him look just like our cat, and then he falls off the boat, and you're like, oh no.
You could save him.
Well, we did, but like, it's just, why would you do that?
Well, then you really shouldn't play the game because half the time the cat is like fighting the giant monster.
Well, no,
know.
I know. He gets
And
him like all
gets
this
knocked
crazy
around.
armor.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very cute. He gets like a new little hat. That's fine. I'm fine with that because he always wins. But falling off the boat, I can't take that. Don't do that again.
All right, moving on from Monster Hunter. Because we have to.
I'll talk about it all day.
Metaphor. This is Atlas's and Studio Zero's new game. I am actually excited for this. So it's the same people that make Persona, I believe.
It looks like Persona.
Yeah, but instead of Persona style, where it's like, you're a kid in school living a day-to-day life, it's way more... I actually don't even know what kind of game it is. It's like more like hack and slashy and like
It looks very
open looking.
cool.
Yeah, it does look very interesting.
I like the art style.
A part of me is like, kind of wish this was Persona 6. But then another part of me is glad that they are taking the time to make something
they're trying to
different
do
and
something
new.
else.
And also, I ended up loving Astral Chain while
Oh, yeah.
Platinum Games were taking a break from Bayonetta. So
Yeah.
could be that for me.
Could be.
6 titles from Blumhouse Games. This
Those
is
are
where
the
we
horror games, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They remastered something.
Yes, I knew
recently.
that.
Okay.
What did they remaster?
Oh, is this a cozy horror game?
What was the one they remastered? Dead by Daylight?
No, I think you're thinking of Until Dawn.
Yeah. I am.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. It really confused me in the moment. I thought it was a really cool, trippy game called Blumhouse Games that kept merging into different styles of game as it
Ooh.
went.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And
if
I
that's
was
what it
like, and then they were talking about how like they have all these different developers working on different things, and I was like,
oh, these are all
oh,
different
so
games.
it's so you're playing in a game studio where like the game is going into all these different companies' games, but no, it was just a highlight reel of like 6 different games from this company, and
Okay.
they're all very different. I kind of got myself bummed out about
Yeah,
that because
'cause
I
you
was like, man,
invented
I
a
wanted
game
this sick,
that you
awesome,
wanted,
like,
yeah.
we're 2D, we're sprites, we're PlayStation, we're
I
like
don't
full
know. All
graphics.
of them look pretty fun.
But
so
they all look pretty sick in their
Yeah.
own ways.
I'll give them a go.
Oh yeah, this was probably my favorite thing from the whole
Ooh.
thing. Alan Wake 2 DLC Night
Oh,
Springs.
seriously?
Yeah, it released
Oh,
the day after
Night
this.
Springs.
So it's
A
already
special
out now.
Night Spring.
You don't play as Alan, you play
You're
as
the
three
only
of the
one
side
who can
characters
save
from the
me.
series. You play
And I will come back for you,
a girl from Stein,
my love.
or a guy from Lost or whatever show he's from. What show is he from?
What? This guy?
This guy, yeah.
That guy's the
From, not Lost, the Doctor one. Grey's Anatomy. He's an actor. He's a famous actor.
I know he's an actor, but
Who
I don't
is
know
it?
if it's Grey's
Is
Anatomy.
it
You
on the bottom?
know. You watched me play
I'm
the
looking
game
at
and
a
you were like,
pixelated
Back
man.
for
You're
you.
like, you know him.
My
I
love.
know.
the whole time we played Alan Wake, you were like,
I was
that's
saying-
the actor
I was
from the
saying
one
Quantum
thing.
Break.
Yeah, he's from that too.
Yeah, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
it was
'cause
in
isn't
something.
Quantum Break in the same world as
Yes.
Alan Wake?
Chat, who's the actor that
What's
was
the guy's
in
name? I
Quantum
don't
Break?
remember
What's his name?
What was he in?
Oh, it's too loud. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Never
Yes.
do that again. What did we? Who,
We
who
can't
was
hear
too
you.
I
loud?
guess
What
I
was
guess
too
the
loud?
sound here, let me turn my
Oh my
What was
god.
too loud?
we don't hear any audio
The
over here,
title-
chat.
the
I
thing.
guess there's sound coming from my computer.
Oh shit. All right. Well, who's the guy?
Could you hear me talking at least? Cannot hear them talk over the audio from the clips. What? Wait, what clips is what's playing?
I think no, they're a little bit behind. They're like 10 seconds behind.
Oh.
Wait, what if something here is playing? Let me just mute all these tabs.
Yeah, mute the tabs because I'm scared now.
The computer audio is totally muted. I
So
don't know.
what are they?
It must be
hearing?
coming from the laptop, but I don't understand how.
Fired. That's what they said about me. I'm fired.
No.
Well, you're not the one
It's
controlling
my
the
fault.
laptop,
I'm the one
so-
doing it somehow.
Somehow.
Okay, yeah, just mute all the clips.
Okay.
I don't think we can do audio.
I've muted
Okay.
everything.
It's
Okay.
all muted. We're good.
Cool.
Everything's
Yeah, they're
muted.
saying your laptop. So I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I turned it all the way down just to eliminate the echo, but whatever.
It must be coming from somewhere else.
I don't know where
It's not your fault.
it's coming from.
It's definitely not your fault. It's
Okay.
not my fault.
Is it gone now?
It's nobody's fault. I'm gonna hit play
Let's
chat.
just fire ham again.
Let me let's just double fire ham. Anyway, this is that one actor that Kim always mentions about the thing that he's from usually, but now
I
she's
don't
not.
remember who. Yeah, I had like 4 hours of sleep. I don't remember.
And then also you play as the control lady from the control game too.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like all of their games
Yeah,
coming
they're
together.
combining everything.
I like that waitress with the shotgun. I know nothing about Alan Wake, but that
It's
waitress
so
with the
good.
shotgun looks so cool. That
It's-
makes me want to play the entire series.
You
just
need
be
to.
the
You
lady
need
with the
to.
shotgun.
She's a
But
pretty-
don't play it on the Switch.
She's a
'cause
pretty
it's
cool character.
Duty.
So Night Springs is a fictional TV show within Alan Wake that plays on the TVs while you're walking
Sean
around.
Ashmore.
Okay.
That's
what's
his
he
name.
From?
What's he in?
They don't know.
Go on IMDb.
Um,
Somebody.
List
off the
It's
things.
essentially like Twilight Zone. It's
Yeah.
their Twilight Zone.
Alan Wake or just this?
The TV, the
Night
DLC.
Springs is a TV show in Alan Wake.
God.
Yeah.
And it's essentially Twilight Zone, and you're playing 3 Twilight Zone style
That's
stories.
so cool. Okay.
Anyway, whatever. Then we get the one of many samurai.
He's from X-Men. He's the Ice.
Oh,
Man. He's
okay, okay,
Iceman
okay.
from
He's
X-Men.
Iceman from X-Men.
That's what he's mostly known for.
Yeah.
I could have swore.
I'm
he
sure
was in
he's from
something
some
else.
weird vampire show I watched as a kid. There's probably something.
Then we get one of the many samurai games that are coming out these days. I'm sorry to people that like them. I like them too, to be honest. But there's so many. There's too many. They're all a blur to me now. There's Sekiro Heroes Die Twice and the rest of them.
Oh, is this from them?
No, this is just another samurai game.
Oh,
It actually looks a lot like Sekiro though.
yeah. It looks exactly like.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's good. Honestly, I have such samurai eye blindness towards all these games now.
Yeah,
They play
all-
similarly.
They do look very similar.
Um,
This is such an unfortunate name for a game.
I was gonna say it kind of sounds like a weird band.
Yeah.
so this game was actually one of the only games in the whole thing that I was actually interested in.
Ooh.
It's a hack and slash style game where it looks like you manipulate blood to form weapons.
Whoa.
The gameplay could be a hit or miss. I can't quite tell just because it looks very slow paced, but
Yeah.
it could just be how they're playing.
But it's in Tokyo, so that influences half of your interest.
But, well, maybe. But some of these shots look really cool. There's like one part coming up right here, this part where his arm gets slashed and he like brings it back and he's like, nah. And
That's
that
pretty
part,
cool.
that part looks sick.
Yeah. So maybe.
There's a Dune game.
A Dune game. of
Cinematic.
course.
We don't need to see that.
But this is like a different. It's an MMO.
It's an
and
MMO.
It's like if the main character of Dune was never born. Is that
Oh.
what it is?
I have no idea.
So like
Okay.
you play as someone else.
A universe without Paul and Admedes.
But it says Paul Atreides at the top.
It's a vision. It's like a vision. of
It's his
his.
vision.
Oh.
It's Tom Clancy's vision of Paul Atreides, Dune Awakening 3,
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow 7.
This I'm so excited for.
Oh yeah, this is actually
I'm
pretty cool.
so pumped for that.
So
you
speaking of
kidding?
like there being 1,000 samurai games,
Yeah.
they're also doing 1,000. Let's pull an old 90s IP and make it a fighter game.
Listen, mind your business. I'm going to play them all.
I want to play this with Kip. I know he's so pumped for this.
No, I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Obviously, we had the Turtles, we had Battletoads, we had Fatal Fury, Final Fight, whatever. Now we have,
Yeah.
we also have Toxic Crusaders are coming out with one.
Yeah.
And now we have Mighty Morphing Power Rangers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the OG baddie. Yeah.
The only thing I
Alright.
don't like about it is the animation just looks a little off
It
to me.
looks like an arcade game.
It
And that's
does.
kind of,
It
I
does.
think, the vibe.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that there are 3D flying parts coming up, and those parts look sick.
Okay.
Those parts interest
Yeah,
me.
I think a lot of people are getting tired of this
Here.
pixel art, which
I
I
see.
disagree
Okay.
with.
Yeah, I like
But-
the pixel art.
I,
but
me
I'm-
too.
I think I'm in the camp of getting a little tired.
Yeah,
But
I mean that's fair.
It
I just feel like
depends.
this is trying to go for something, and I think without the pixel art, it's no longer going.
I
for
agree
that.
with you. I
I
think this will
really
be
like
good,
this.
and I think these parts right here is what's saving it for me because that's so much. It's new and it's innovative and creative, and I
it
like
feels
that
like
a lot.
something I would waste all my quarters on.
It looks
I
like
don't know.
Road Rash. Yeah, there's parts of that I really like.
Yeah, that looks cool.
I'm gonna play that.
Now I believe we're going to be in pure indie
games?
category,
Alright.
which for the sake of time, we might just do a
Just
little
summarize them.
skippy
for
through.
me.
This is a climbing one,
Climby Mountain.
Okay.
Game.
which by the way, I pointed this out in the event, but Gwen Stacy died like this. I don't 100% believe that person survived,
Yeah.
but they're good apparently.
Okay.
That looks like it would feel good for my back.
Crack it.
Yeah. just
Wonder
destroy it.
stop, to say that in my most American way possible. Oh, this is
Okay.
one that Kim might like. Little chicken
What,
guy. and you-
what's the plot? What are we doing?
Oh, for audio listeners, it looks. Oh wait, this one actually does look interesting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh wait, my volume. Oh, I think it's muted anyway, but
okay, it's
my
muted.
volume was
Alright,
up.
alright, alright.
So it starts like this, where it's like cozy and like farming almost, and life sim, and then I don't know when it's gonna happen here. It's not a long trailer.
Okay.
But suddenly there's like a weird twist on it. If you
Oh.
could hear her talking, which we can, and I'm scared to bring the volume up,
yeah.
she starts to have like an existential crisis a little bit.
Oh.
And then it's not heads.
So it's a cozy game, but with anxiety.
yeah.
That's my kind of game, baby.
Yeah.
That's just real life.
Yep.
Okay.
Me in
so-
Australia.
all right.
Oh, Bob, where are you?
Okay, so
Oh,
what is
Bob.
this? Can you explain to me
Nope.
what this is? Is this just the same Sonic Generations from before, but now with shadow levels, or is this a totally new
It
Sega's
seems-
remaster of Sonic Generations
Okay,
now
so-
with extra Shadow the Hedgehog.
remaster? There
Okay.
you go. Then
Okay.
it's just
Okay.
with shadow levels, which is cool.
Well, there
but
you go.
I wish they made a little chunky shadow, because you know the little chubby Sonic.
Oh yeah, I know what you
I,
mean.
know, I wish they made a little chubby shadow. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
I don't. I'm
Maybe
not,
they don't want
I'm
to show
not-
that off yet.
I'm not the Sonic guy. Also, Sonic Generations was pretty good actually, as far as like Sonic games go.
Yeah.
One of the better ones we've had recently.
I feel like this would be good if you haven't played Sonic Generations.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but as someone that played it,
Yeah.
I don't need to dive back in.
Yeah, you played
Shadow's not enough for you to get back in.
it. It looks nice
No,
though.
but I'm sure to work on Bob. They spent 20 to 30 minutes of the back end of this before the one final thing on Valorant coming to Xbox and PlayStation.
Ridiculous.
It was
Why?
actually really hard to get through, even as somebody who plays Valorant regularly. I was playing it last night with Bob. I like Valorant. They didn't add anything to Valorant. There's no new
No.
character. There is a new map that wasn't shown in this.
Okay.
It just is coming to console. And they just talked about that for like
So
20 minutes.
You had one new thing and you didn't show it.
Well,
Right.
they were just highlighting the fact that it's coming to console, which sure, great, cool. It felt very much like that Valorant may have paid a lot of money to dominate the last 30 minutes of the show.
I see.
Because I don't know why else because that could be a flash card. That could be like
This could have been an email.
it could be a 1 minute highlight of Valorant clips and then coming to console and then that's
Yeah.
it. But yeah, anyway, the beta is you can sign up for the beta if you want to play on console. I know a lot of our listeners don't care about Valorant, so I'll keep it short. But
Yeah.
Valorant is a keyboard and mouse game. It always has been. They've never
Yeah.
allowed controller. I believe that they are completely separating console and PC,
That
so
makes
there
sense.
won't be
Yeah.
crossplay,
There won't be.
Yeah.
which is good because I don't think controller and keyboard players should ever mishmash in this.
No.
Hyperlight Breaker, Hyperlight Drifter was a really great indie game.
I was going to say that sounded like a game you already played.
Yeah, but it was nothing like this. So
Okay.
Hyperlight Drifter was
like
pixel art 2D,
Yeah.
and now they've gone 3D.
Okay.
Okay, so I like the Tanuki guy, but the other two characters aren't really. The whole thing about Hyperlight for me was the character design.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but the two like blue-haired people are kind of
They
like
just look like kind of nothing.
nothing exactly. But the Tanuki guy looks awesome.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, I was saying I'm burned out on pixel art, but there was something about the way this game looked in 2D pixel that was captivating and
Yeah.
mesmerizing.
That this kind of
This
loses
is-
on a little.
It's kind of dime a dozen.
Yeah.
And it's kind of only interesting because we played Hyperlight Drifter
This-
and we're
this
like,
kinda
oh,
looks
what's
like
this?
Dollar Tree.
It looks like
Wind
it could
Waker. Not
be-
Wind Waker.
The
Breath
new
of the
one.
Wild.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
it does.
with
The trees look the same.
and with the little
I can kind of
paraglider
see
and
what you
stuff.
mean.
yeah, the grass especially. I just wish the characters looked more interesting.
I agree. Yeah, and that was the whole thing about Hyperlight, the other game, was that I was like, the character looks so cool. I want to know what he's all about.
It's so frustrating.
But you know, did you know that game's about like that person was like the person who made the game? I think it's only one guy. He has like was born with a heart condition.
Oh.
So
Oh.
the game was like
I love the game.
revolved around
The
like,
game's awesome.
his life with a heart condition.
This game, great. Playing this game, yes. Delta Force, I don't even know what that is.
yeah.
That's
Um,
insane.
Hawk Ops.
never,
Never.
never. Yeah, it's like one of those. You know, one of those. We've seen
Emotionally charged action
Pretty.
adventure.
emotionally charged game with a little fox pet that hopefully you hope doesn't die.
Yeah, that's my concern.
I
Every
swear to
time.
God, that is also a new genre of
You
game.
can't play this.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
need
play
a
it. You're gonna be
website that
sad.
tells me if the little guy dies. They
It's
have
called-
one that's like,
it's
can you
called
pet the dog?
Does the dog die?
Yeah, I need
.com. It's a
that.
website.
I feel like that is a thing.
It is a website, yeah.
Good,
Does the
because
dog
I
die?
ain't playing it if he dies.
Does the dog die is actually really good because my girlfriend, I mean, understandably so, just can't really watch movies
No.
with like SA in it. So
Yeah.
that kind of website will tell you.
Oh, it's got all of that
it's got
stuff?
everything, and it's got like child abuse, like anything that could trigger somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fantastic.
yeah.
So I'll keep it short. You call this short? You talking to me? I'm keeping it as short as I can.
These guys.
You
Without
try
skipping
hosting a
anything.
show.
Like, we skipped some stuff, but you still got... how
I'm
many more you got?
skipping, baby. I'm skipping all the way through Black Myth Wukong
Hey,
because
little
I don't
monkey
know what
man.
it is. I'm skipping all the way through this other samurai-looking
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, more samurai games. Great.
Is that the popular genre
This is what I
at
mean.
the
It's
moment?
just another
It's
samurai
just-
game.
And it looks the same. They
It
don't even try to
looks-
make
yeah.
it.
This one looks a little bit more Ninja
It's
Gaiden.
yes,
actually.
it looks a little more World of
Real-time
Warcrafty.
strategy.
Yeah.
But then, like, this one is a Dark Souls style game with
a monk
Monkey
man.
King, and it also kind of looks like that might even end up looking like this game as well.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Anyway.
did we get to Doom yet, or is that in the Xbox?
That's the Xbox, baby. You
Oh,
want to do
shit.
Xbox?
Oh,
We just
yeah.
summarized 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I know.
See, they could have done it at the show.
They could have. They really
Cut
could've.
it down.
I feel like the shorter they make it, the more exciting it would be.
That's what I think. Like, just
And
show
then
the
games
good
would have
stuff.
to show less. I don't know. I feel like that
Yeah.
would be
I
smart.
feel like there's a lot of pressure to have a good trailer, too, for your game.
But nobody wants a movie length.
No, I don't want to
games.
see your cinematic recreation. Show me the gameplay. Show me
Exactly.
the character design.
Yep.
Show me my bonuses if I pre-order. You know, I don't give
And
a
then
shit
move on. And
about
then
a
go to the
movie.
next one. Yeah.
You skipped
No.
Wukong. It was a cinematic trailer. What am I supposed to show?
There's no gameplay.
The graphics on his beard?
This is a bad idea. You would chat.
No, it's good. It's good.
You need to not look at that.
Wood's just mad there's no
They're gonna
giant spider
tease you
killing
this
games.
entire time.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Black Ops 6, don't care. But the movement looks crazy. You can move all different directions and
does.
slide
Oh, really?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're getting better.
Um,
All right.
Oh, Doom, baby.
There you go.
This is
You love Doom.
amazing.
Oh,
Drama,
Hulu
really.
ad, baby. So it's a prequel. They're doing a lot of prequels lately to
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
Prequel to Doom: The Dark Ages. And it's Doom with old medieval style
I like
stuff.
the little skull gun where you like shoot shredded skull. It looks so cool.
Let's take a
Oh,
look
there it is,
here.
there
There
it
it
is.
is. There's the guy.
He
Okay.
shreds the
That is
skull.
actually.
Oh.
I didn't see that.
Wow,
That's
okay.
actually
So cool. And
awesome.
then he
What
has
the
an
hell?
Iron Man. I mean, Captain America shield.
What?
It's super cool.
Actually, this is awesome. Yeah,
I cannot wait.
I did not pay enough attention to this trailer. Apparently,
When does this come out?
I don't know. It just says first look.
Who is that? Leon, don't worry. We will never skip Doom. Doom is wonderful. We love Doom.
I feel like I want to go back and play the other.
I know,
Dooms
me
now.
too. Honestly, me too. Did
Nah,
you ever
I'll just
play
wait.
The other two on Switch?
He
No,
Yeah,
He
I
played
don't want
one.
to.
I tried them to see if they worked well.
Yeah.
but I didn't play
He
them.
said
Play
it
'em.
wasn't good.
State of Decay 3. I
Oh.
played.
Cool, like-
Am I 17 or older?
Let's wait. We have to take a poll in chat. Everybody, ask your parents if we can watch this.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm gonna hit yes. So State of Decay, I played the first 2 games with my high school buddy Michael. They're actually pretty fun, and I have been looking forward to this new one. It's a co-op game, I believe, still for 4 people, hopefully. Where you start a new instance, a world together. This is how it's been before, and it's like a randomly generated. And then you go in there and you find other people and survivors. Obviously, it's completely full of zombies. There's a lot of crafting and missions and working with other survivors or not working with them, depending if you just want to kill them and take their stuff, kind of thing. It's kind of like living out a your own Walking Dead fantasy kind of style thing.
This.
You want to?
Yeah.
You can play it with me. I don't know where Michael is. I haven't heard from him in a couple of years.
I saw him when we were there.
Yeah, true. But yeah, you like make a base too, and there's like base management stuff where you
Okay.
like, I want to build like a water treatment thing, or I want to build a first aid station, or like, that kind of stuff. And
It's
you-
like Apocalypse Sims.
kind of, yeah,
Okay.
kind of maybe.
I'm in.
Dragon Age. I didn't even see this actually.
Oh.
Is this new? A new Dragon Age?
Yeah. Everybody's really mad because you can have a gay relationship with any character.
Oh, God forbid.
Wait, why is
So
that bad? Isn't that what Baldur's Gate did and everyone loved it in Baldur's Gate?
You know,
You could sex a bear
there's a
in that
lot
one.
of things.
Oh, what?
You could sex a bear in Baldur's
Why?
Gate.
Why?
There's a-
Why?
Because he's hairy.
Because it's, would you rather have the bear or the man in the woods?
I'm all for.
I don't think that's what they meant by have.
I love gay. I just wanted to see the
It's
reaction.
Pride Month.
It is
It is Pride Month.
Happy
I do
Pride
love
Month.
gays.
Pride Month.
No, I'm all for this idea and this concept of like I can do whatever I want in this video game, like anything at my will, and that's why I loved Baldur's Gate so
Yeah.
much. It's not I didn't bang any dudes in that game, but I liked
But
the
you
idea
had
that
the
I
option.
could. Yeah, I didn't want to be told no at any point.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know
It's
why
your life
people
and
would
it's your
complain.
business.
Also, what if I want to play as like a hot chick and she wants to bang dudes?
Right.
That's not
You
me
wanna
banging
live out
them.
Your lady fantasies. You know?
I'm living out my lady fantasies.
There you go.
Honestly, what's the difference between doing that or being a guy character and banging a girl? It's the same 2 genders.
Yeah.
Do you just feel more insecure if like you're the girl?
Also, when I play these games,
I don't know what hypothetical I'm building, to be honest.
when I play these games, I never play like as myself.
Right.
I always like invent a character, and
Yeah.
like when I played Mass Effect, one of my characters was gay, and so like
What was his
obviously-
name?
Create a story.
You know, he looked like Obama with green eyes. That was a long time ago.
He
It
got
was,
a
like,
lot
high
of
school.
dudes, I bet.
He sure did.
When I was growing up playing games, I always played as female characters. Like that was my
That's
whole
so
thing.
funny.
Yeah, I liked it because like back then specifically, you couldn't play games as a female unless you had like the option of picking a girl.
Yeah.
They didn't make games with like
Yeah.
strong female leads or female leads at all, really.
Yeah.
So I like playing as a girl. Now, honestly, there are so many games that you can play with a female lead that like I've reverted back to just being a guy because I
Just
get
play
that
the
fix.
character that you want to play. It
I'll
doesn't
play
matter.
if I ever want to play as a girl. I'll play Stellar Blade.
I know. Do you finish that yet?
No, I'm savoring it.
Gross.
This is Fallout 76 DLC. Actually, I gotta be honest. This is an advertisement. I like the idea of starting Fallout 76 now.
Yes.
Same.
You know, it's been a long time. That
Let's
game.
give it a lookie.
I played it when it came out and I did not like it. I re-entered it a few years ago, a couple
Yeah.
years back, with Michael actually. And there was a lot more. We had a friend in there that took us on a raid and we were just meeting NPCs that weren't in the game before. But now they have this huge map expansion. There's
Yeah.
so much more. You can play as a ghoul now.
That's what I would do.
A ghoul? It's an MMO. I've always loved the idea of doing an MMO, but MMOs are really, to me, very boring. Like, I tried Final Fantasy, but it's a lot of just clicking around.
Yeah.
But this is like a first-person action shooter game with abilities and cool things and blah, 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 but in an MMO open world.
Yeah.
I actually really like the idea. I'm flirting with the idea, Kimberly.
I think that you're very into it now that we've watched the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, the show obviously
Yeah,
reinvigorated.
the show makes me want to play this.
And
I
you
didn't
just
give a
played
shit about this
4,
before.
too.
Well, yeah, I am playing 4. Kimberly, what did I do recently?
That was Fallout related?
No. Recently, I rearranged my basement to
No,
put
right,
my
right,
computers
right.
next to each other so
Yeah.
that we could start playing Stardew together
Yeah.
in a cute little couples way.
Yeah.
We could start Fallout 76.
All right. I'm going to need a better chair because your chair sucks. It's like sitting on cardboard. It's horrible.
All right. Anyway, Starfield Shattered Space. I don't care about Starfield. Warcraft. I don't care about Warcraft. Stop me if anyone in the room does. Claire Obscure.
Wait, one thing I do care about Warcraft, is this the first time World of Warcraft has gone to console?
I think so.
It's
Always been
the
PC, right?
same MMO, right? So is it crossplay? Is it?
Is it?
gone-
What
Oh,
is
I don't
it?
know
I
if
don't
you
know.
can crossplay.
Yeah.
Chat, let us know. I know nothing about Warcraft.
I
Like,
know very
is
little.
this just? I mean, because it was at the Xbox showcase, so does that mean?
I would
Oh, no.
imagine-
Xbox is also PC.
Oh,
That's
shit,
what I'm
wow.
saying. But
Yeah, no, I don't think it's coming
It
to
doesn't
console.
say on there?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says Microsoft. That's all it says.
It says better start with Briars.
There you go.
You like ice cream?
You had to hit play.
No,
buddy.
yeah, okay. Xbox is well, here's the thing about let me talk about this. I didn't mention this. Xbox's event was the best one out of all of them.
Keep the trailer playing.
True. It was the best one out of all of them. It was sick. It had the most hype announcements. Almost every single game, bar maybe 1 or 2, is not just Xbox. They're also coming to PlayStation or they're also
Oh.
coming to
Yeah.
PC.
The PC thing I get. It seems like they're kind of leaning more towards
Yeah.
putting everything on the PC now because people
Yes.
are playing on it more, which I like.
Well, they have Game Pass on PC.
Oh.
So they're supporting. Xbox's whole thing is they're trying to move away from being a hardware company and just being a software company and having their games be available everywhere, whether that's
Yeah.
on an Xbox, on a PC, or even streaming. They don't really care so much where you play their games. It's as long as you're playing their games. Even now, in fact, putting their games on the Switch and PlayStation.
I think that's good.
Again,
I think it's a good move.
they don't care anymore about where you play as long as you play.
I
Yeah.
think the best move for them is to combine those two things, and they should make. You know, people that like always build their own PCs. They should make like an upgradable Xbox. So like every year, you know, you can just put in a new GPU.
I've
or
actually
whatever.
had that thought before.
And,
That would
and
be
then,
so
And then that way they
cool.
can merge the two
Yeah.
markets.
Yeah.
And they're Microsoft, so I know that they got PC parts.
I,
and
Yeah.
they're
I
ready to
think
make
where that
those.
gets messy, because I do love the idea, where it gets messy is you're essentially at that point building a PC, and it makes it way harder for these game companies to develop a game for that console when they don't know, hey, who has the upgraded memory, who
Oh.
has the upgraded GPU. Like, when you release a game for a console, they optimize it for the console.
I see.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So
true. That's
now
true.
they're essentially just releasing a PC game,
That's tough.
which
Yeah, but it could be like PC baby's first PC. You know what I mean? Just make it like a little more user friendly, so
Yeah.
like things snap into place rather than.
I like the idea.
And then
Yeah.
also, you know, have it like a, you know, on the store, the Xbox store, You just click can my PC run this game, and then it'll read your stats and be like no or yes.
That would be awesome.
I think what they need to do is make more heckin' games.
Yeah,
Like
that's
more
it.
games that
a
are
lot of people
Xbox
are
games.
saying that the Xbox showcase was 20 times better than the Sony showcase.
No, it was.
A
That's
lot
what
of people are
I'm saying.
that it's Xbox's time.
Well, here's the thing. This showcase was sick. All of these games are also on PlayStation or PC or Switch or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only a couple
it's
in here
not
that are
really.
actually Xbox. They're just kind of taking all the glory and being like, these games are coming to Xbox, but they're not our games.
I feel like that's the trade-off that they're making, though. We're gonna give you the games, but we're gonna get to talk about it.
Yeah. No, it's good. This one, I believe, is actually just an Xbox game, unless I'm wrong. Someone in chat can tell me. I believe this one's coming from one of Xbox's studios. I'm very interested in this. It's got Louisiana type New Orleans vibes.
Oh, okay.
Out in the bayou.
Okay.
Really, really nice animation.
Ooh, okay.
And
I
we
like the art
actually
style already.
so we got some story of this before that looks sick. Now we're getting gameplay, and yeah, I like it. I think it looks really nice,
It
really
looks
cool.
great. And it's something different.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it end up being like a 7 out of 10 style game, but one of those 7 out of 10s that are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely interested
Yeah.
in that. If anything, just for the design of the world
Yeah.
and
With the
everything.
tree on top.
Yeah,
I
I
like
know.
how it's kind of like
I'm in.
stop motion-y looking the
Yeah.
way she moves.
It looks really cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I'll play that for sure.
How long have we been live? I
Uh,
feel like we're going on.
Yeah.
no, a little over an hour.
Okay.
We're at 4:55. We went live 3:30.
Because we still got the rest. We're not even halfway through this Xbox.
And we
Oh,
didn't do
God, okay.
candies yet.
And
I
there's still
know.
Candies,
We gotta do
Sony, and
candies.
Ubisoft.
Oh my
Well,
god.
nobody cares about Sony and Ubisoft, so maybe we can go to the candies after
What's
Xbox.
Ubisoft got?
Well, let's save Ubisoft and Sony for the bonus.
Okay.
That sounds fair.
And then we'll try
Okay.
and blast through these.
Blast through.
And if it's your first time here, by a bonus we mean over on Patreon. So if you, I do hate like continuing an episode in the bonus and like making you pay for it, but we're out of time. So the Patreon, you'll find links down below. $5 a month, you can sign up, become a Patreon. We do a bonus episode after every single episode. It's exclusive for Patreons, and we'll talk about all of that stuff over there, and also have some laughs and gaffs. And
Oh, don't skip Metal Gear. How dare you?
oh, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
yeah, Metal Gear.
This looks great.
love Metal Gear.
I love Hideo Kojima, and it's sad that he's not working on this, but this game
Yeah.
definitely was like way ahead of its time, and I think could really use a new coat of paint and like new features and stuff, because it's a great game.
So I have finished one Metal Gear,
Which
and
one?
it was Ground Zero
Oh, okay.
because it's an hour long.
Yeah.
I played the
easiest
Game Boy
one.
game for a couple hours, and I started Phantom Pain, and I got
Oh,
maybe
did you?
like 5-6 hours into that. That is my entire Metal Gear
I
experience.
thought
this
you were
one-
playing that with Michael.
You can't. It's not co-op.
This
Oh, what
one
the
is
hell am
a
I thinking?
I don't know.
prequel, so technically this guy's like the first Snake, so you don't really need to know anything.
Yeah,
from
no,
him
that's
at
why
this
I'm
point.
excited.
Oh, okay.
So it's a prequel. It's a remake of one of the. It's a remake
of
So you
of
could start with
Of
this
Three.
Metal
one.
Gear Solid 3.
yeah, and 3 was a prequel.
Yeah, you could totally start with this. one.
Okay.
Yeah. It does look sick. Kojima made Metal Gear. Kojima is awesome. Kojima got fired from Konami. It was a big controversy. He got fired while making Metal Gear 5. So Metal Gear 5 kind of just like finishes abruptly because it didn't get finished.
Right.
So playing, as Max said, playing a Metal Gear game without Kojima, especially one that he made, it feels wrong. It does feel wrong.
Yeah.
But hopefully, just using the blueprints of Metal Gear, they can't really go too wrong here.
Yeah. Just fine tuning the graphics, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully they're using some of his engines, or at least maybe some people who worked on the other Metal Gear are on this one. Because, I mean, I don't know if you remember Phantom Pain much, but the way that game controls is just so smooth and fun, and like the sneaking is really exciting. So I'm excited for this one, very much so.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Did
Yeah.
you see that streamer? I forget his name, but he's always got controversial opinions. But he was like, "I hope they don't make this one political."
That sounds like Moist Critical.
No, it's not Moist. It's
The
somebody
voice
else.
made me think that it was.
No, it's somebody with like equally long hair. It's that other guy.
Asmongold?
Yes.
Oh,
He was like,
God.
I really hope they don't make this political. And it's like, dude, it's Metal Gear.
How would it be?
It's about nuclear warfare. How more political can it be? It's always been political.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think they've always been political.
That's the
Yeah.
whole point of the game.
I'm
Is the criticizing of nuclear warfare.
I'm not a
It's
huge
like-
fan of that guy. I'll say it. I'll come out and say it.
I think that's a safe thing to
I'm
say.
not a huge fan
Trust
of
me.
that guy.
Yeah.
Also not a huge fan of Moist Critical.
Uh-oh, shots fired.
that is gonna get me
Oh,
in
there
trouble.
you go. Sea of Thieves.
Maybe
you like
people
that
won't
game?
care. Sea of Thieves. I don't know what this is. I didn't see this either. Is going strong with more content in season
Okay.
13. Okay, yeah, it's Sea of Thieves. We've seen it. I don't need to watch
Yeah.
another ad for it. Flintlock. Oh God, I'll watch this because actually I think my high school friends were excited for whatever this is.
Okay.
Oh, I know why. Michael said he was excited for this.
Uh,
I'm mentioning Michael a lot today.
Could you scroll up just a little bit so people could read this while the ad's going? You know what I'm saying? No.
Scroll up a little.
Up so we can see
because
the
it
top
describes
of it.
the game.
The game, yeah.
Let's Sea of Thieves.
No,
Go
down.
scroll
just
down.
a little.
There you go. See,
Ah!
see where it says Flintlock
Oh my
there?
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Show
it's like
that
watching
and
someone
the
else try to put a
trailer.
key in a keyhole.
Yeah. Okay. Forget it. Never mind. Stream's over.
Sorry, I asked.
Where are we?
You can do both.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
stop.
Perfect.
Okay. Now they can read it.
The people that made this are the same people that made Ashen. If anybody played that, I think it is on Switch now. Ashen was a really interesting. It was Souls style, but we liked it a lot, and so he's had his eye on this. It's their new game, and it looks way more like over the top and actiony than their last one. So, yeah, cool. I'm assuming it's also going to be co-op, like a co-op Souls-like style game. Yep.
Cool.
Try to be quick. Perfect Dark.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's nuts.
I can't remember the whole story with how we got here on this game because this has been in the works for a minute and we knew about it, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah.
Perfect
like
Dark
a
reboot finally reappears. Yeah. I feel like it was like years ago though, like 5-10 years ago we heard about this reboot happening.
Yeah, I think ever since the Rare merger with Microsoft, they've been working on a Perfect Dark.
So the N64 and Xbox series of games finally getting, I think, the third game in the series. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? I honestly don't have any opinions.
It looks cool, but I'm kind of lost because we can't hear it, so I'll have to rewatch it later and see
Well,
if it's
here.
yeah. Oh, I'm in now. Now that I've heard it.
I feel like I'm gonna say something controversial here. I think
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
yeah, exactly. No, I think that Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, I'm going to say this right now on live, I think they're so hyped because they were like one of the first-person shooters, but that doesn't necessarily mean we need more of it. Does that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I feel like the games were good at the time and they're
Yeah.
incredible and they're such feats to behold, but you know, like, do we give a shit about the
I
character?
feel like it's another nostalgia grab.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily disagree. I don't think there's any reason to not do it if you can do it really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially with Perfect Dark because we've only had like one good game.
that's true. And you know, I guess we should get more like female first-person shooter protagonists. I think there's not like how many can you think of, like, you know, just off the top of your
Not
head
very many.
that are
Samus.
just Samus,
Yeah.
Stellar
maybe.
Blade.
No, but I'm talking about first-person shooters. Now I know that there's plenty of protagonists, but I feel like most
When I
FPS
play
games
Stellar
start
Blade,
men.
it's a first-person shooter.
I don't want to know about how you play Stellar Blade.
You need help. Go to a
Because this
meeting.
first person.
Anyway,
No, I know what you mean. Age of Mythology.
That sounds cool.
Does it?
Yeah.
It sounds like Age of Empires.
Oh no, is that what it is?
I don't know. It's an RTS, so yes.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. I
Never
can't.
mind.
I don't care because of the ad. I don't care.
Yeah.
yeah.
no.
Move on.
So
Move
anyway,
on.
Diablo
Diablo 4,
4.
don't care. Fable. Oh, okay, we'll watch
You
this.
like Fable?
Yeah, Fable's sick. There's actually a lot of speaking of female leads, a lot of controversy around this one.
Why?
It's a female lead.
But
No.
I thought you make your own character in Fable.
So I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure in Fable 1 and 2 you could pick your gender.
Yeah, you can pick your own character. I think you can
I
make
don't
the
think you
face
could.
and
I don't think you could design a character. I
Maybe
don't think.
not.
I don't think you could do hair or anything.
Yeah.
I think it was literally just you want to be the guy or the gal that we pre-made for you.
Is this the same guy who made the other Fables?
No, I think at
Is he
this
the
point it's
director?
so far removed. I'm not even sure, honestly.
I hope so, because he would always like promise things that were not in the game.
Playground Games are the people that made the Horizon car games.
Oh.
And I think they took over this project because, yeah, I mean, no one was doing it. I will say that the humor definitely seems to be there. The
Okay.
general style and where did it go?
I don't.
The general
What
style
happened?
and
This is Perfect Dark.
Oh no!
wait, what
You
happened?
scrolled up.
Yeah.
somehow.
How
I
did you?
didn't mean to.
How did you scroll up?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Mouse be going
Find
crazy.
find the game.
One more
Down more.
That's
Down more.
still
Nope.
Perfect Dark.
Nope. Scroll down,
Oh
Grandpa.
my god.
All right, there you go.
I'm taking the computer away.
No, stop. The giant. Wait, what? The I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm embarrassed.
It looks good.
The general look of it feels Fable-y. I think they're onto something here. I hope
Yeah.
the game itself is good. People are upset about.
Don't say it. I think I know what you're gonna say.
What?
Well, here I'll just.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Why do people care? Why
What?
do people care? I
What's
know.
wrong
they're,
with her?
They're mad at the character design.
They're mad at the character design.
Yeah,
They're
she's
calling.
not
Why?
hot enough.
They're calling her
Oh, God
ugly.
forbid her
Not
tits
enough.
aren't out.
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
Well, no, I don't think it's even that.
Call the police.
The thing is, though, with these games, the characters are like, it's based, I'm pretty sure on like UK London type vibes. And like the kind of goof and gaff is like, yeah, everyone's ugly. Everybody's like,
I think that's cool because the
Everyone's
character
kinda
design's more
ugh.
interesting, and I don't think
I
she's
agree.
ugly anyway.
I don't think she's ugly either.
She looks
I-
like a person. She
Yeah.
looks like an anime girl.
I do
Yeah.
think she's interesting looking. She has character.
yeah.
I do hope there is a guy and girl option. But it does seem like there isn't. Well, I think it seems like there isn't because this trailer
It's
is
just her.
very cinematic. It's all her.
Okay.
She's in everything, and also it keeps addressing the hero as a her and like
Okay.
she, rather than I believe in other games it was like the hero and like it was very like gender neutral terms. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I played those
I
games.
wanna
To
play
be
this,
honest, I
'cause
could
I
be
haven't
talking
played any of
completely out
those.
of my butt. You should play the first or second Fable.
Yeah, the
Do
third
you
Fable
have to
sounds
play
good.
those before you play this?
No, but they're very, very good, and I don't have too much faith in this one being good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if those
It's-
aged well though.
It's been in a bit into like development hell. It's a whole new team
Oh.
making it. We're getting
Oh.
bits and pieces of it. I'm
Okay.
not confident in it. It could be good. I'm not confident.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
I don't know how well they've aged. The third one I never really loved. I think the second one. I think Kim would like the second one.
What is it on now? They put
Everything.
it-
We can play on anything. Not Switch.
PC probably.
I'll
Yeah.
give you my Steam Deck.
Yeah, Steam Deck.
Fragpunk.
was
Winter. I don't know.
Oh, Winterboro. Come on, cozy game. Do that one.
I know.
I'm just trying to.
I just want to see. Like, why
I
does
know,
there have
but
to
I
be
gotta
an
sit through
ad?
an ad for all
It's
of these.
so
Annoying.
annoying.
Yeah.
Like, just let me see this shit.
It's not trade coffee.
All right.
Fragpunk is this.
Okay.
Woo!
Another FPS.
Woohoo!
Ooh, interesting.
Another multiplayer maybe.
Oh god, where did we go?
Winterboro. This was better. Go to that one.
Well, I'm
We're
lost
moving
now.
on from Fragpunk.
Winter
looks
Burrow.
cute. That
You
looks
play
cute.
as a mouse. Will the mouse survive?
It's
Who
a
knows?
survival game. It
Oh
looks
my
great.
god.
It's a cozy game.
It's a cozy survival game where
Okay.
you play
He's
as
got
a mouse.
Hat. I'm in.
You have to find the cheese.
But if he falls into water, you're out.
Well, yeah.
And if the cheese is moldy, you lose.
Well, you don't lose. It's a 50-50. You die or you just get
I
stronger.
think mice can eat moldy cheese.
Yeah.
Life is Strange and Mixtape.
What is Mixtape? That looks cute.
They look very similar to Life is Strange, a coming of age story where you play as a coming of age person and you come of age.
Oh, it's got some good music though.
Does it?
Devo, the Smashing Pumpkins,
Oh.
Iggy Pop.
I'm in.
Yeah, it sounds good.
I'm
Joy
in.
Division, hell yeah.
I play it. What's it on?
It's on Xbox, Xbox
and
Series
PC.
X, S, PC in
PC.
2025.
All
We'll be
right.
waiting a while. Here it is. Here it's
Oh, yeah.
cool. There it
Okay.
is. There's the game. We're still
Okay.
only halfway down this page.
Okay.
Flight Sim.
How are they gonna do Life is Strange? How are they gonna make a sequel to that?
What do you mean? They've
Have
made
you
like
played?
they've made
No,
7
they
of
made
these.
prequels.
They've made
Oh.
a
They made
billion of
only
these.
prequels.
Oh.
Oh.
Because at the end, there's like a huge decision you can make.
Yeah.
Like to either kill off one of
Spoilers.
the main characters I'm trying to talk off spoilers. You can either kill one of the main characters or like kill everybody else. And so it's like, how are they going to decide what you did in that?
Right.
Well, if it was the same console generation, I would say they could go by your save file, but I think we're too far removed for that.
And also
Yeah.
the
They
photo
can make-
thing is so specific.
They could probably make
in
you
the
pick at
story.
the start, like what path do you want?
Right.
Like the photo thing is such a specific thing to that story. So why would they bring? It's not a mechanic. It's just like part of the story. So why would they bring the photo back? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna make a
Probably
sequel.
to, like,
Makes no sense.
let
It
you
kinda
know
looks
it's a
like
sequel.
cash grab, to be honest.
Well, of course it is. People love those games.
I mean, these are it's. Well, you new here?
But I mean, like,
all of these
they
are
want
cash
the
grabs.
money.
cash grab all you want, but like, why are we delving into the same characters? It's like it's just gonna make more of a mess.
Because they
I feel
don't
like.
want
How
to make
many-
anything new. It's too
Yeah,
hard.
it's too hard to make something new. You're right.
It's like the
How
same reason
mu-
they remake all the movies. Got to do a live action of every Disney movie. For
Yeah.
what?
How much of all of these do you think we're gonna play? Like
I'm-
1,
5
2.
or 6?
I'm playing Doom and Monster Hunter.
I'm gonna
so
play
far.
5, and you're gonna play the mouse game.
I don't even think I'm gonna play that mouse game, to be honest with you.
Guess what? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. There's finally an Indiana Jones game. This
Ah,
is kind of
yes.
cool
What we've all
because
wanted.
we have series like Tomb Raider and Uncharted and all
Yeah.
these kind of games that people love, but all of those are inspired by
Wait,
Indiana
they never
Jones.
had an Indiana Jones
But
game?
we've never had a full action style
What?
Indiana
Yeah,
Jones
3D.
game. What makes it even better is this is starring and voiced by Harrison Ford.
Oh my God,
Is
he voiced
really?
it?
Jesus.
I'm actually not. I'm
Yay!
actually not sure
I
if that's
hope
true.
not, because he hates.
I'm not sure if
working.
that's true. It just sounds a lot like him, and it is him.
I don't
It's
know
his
why we
character.
keep hiring him. He's like he talks so bad about every movie he's on.
He's
So-
just a grumpy old man.
I know. Let him rest.
He's
Chat, is
done.
this
Quit
is this
trotting him
Harrison
out.
Ford?
Get someone else, please.
Is this guy Harrison
It
Ford?
can't be. He sounds like a freaking geezer. There's no way they're gonna have young, handsome.
Anyway, I was kind
Harrison
of
Ford.
down for this while I was watching the cinematic trailer, and then it cuts to the gameplay finally at the end for like 2 seconds, and it's first
Ew.
person, yeah.
Oh.
So I was immediately out.
So the cutscenes are gonna be Harrison Ford, then you're just gonna be arms for the whole thing. Thanks so much. Love it.
yeah,
love
this is
that.
not the kind of game I wanted to be first person, sadly, but
Yeah, I agree. I think this would have been perfect. Yeah, a whip in
Ugh.
first person. That's so silly.
because this
It
looks
just
like
looks
it looks like a
ugly.
VR game now.
It does look like a VR
All these
game.
like
With the
stale set
hands?
pieces, like you're not going to be able to do climbing or
No.
like platforming that well.
No.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kind
this
of
should have been a VR game.
I'm kind of out on that until I see more.
Wu Chang,
Wu Chang,
Wu Chang clan.
we'll see it in a minute.
Oh, it's Troy Baker. It's not Harrison Ford.
Oh, that makes sense.
there you go.
The
Okay.
man does everything.
He does
Speaking
every
of
voice.
Destiny, doesn't he? Isn't he in Destiny?
Isn't
too?
Troy Baker literally the Uncharted guy?
Yeah.
We need some diversity out there in these Uncharted games.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he is.
That cinematic trailer. Glad I watched an ad for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the people who made Wolfenstein are making Indiana Jones, so that's kind of promising because those games are apparently really
Okay, that is actually promising. 'Cause,
Yeah, the
those games,
Wolfenstein, the second one was really
those are
good.
pretty on par with
Damn,
Doom.
they just
Yeah.
love punching Nazis in that
They
studio. I mean,
do.
who doesn't?
Who
But
doesn't love
that's
punching
a crazy
Nazis?
thing to be known for.
I mean,
We
if you're
make
gonna have a
games.
specialty, have a good specialty.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true. Oh, he's Joel. Troy Baker is Joel. He's also the
Oh.
bad guy in Death Stranding.
Yeah, I know. He's
Oh.
everything. He's everywhere.
He
everywhere.
plays everything.
Oh, Nolan North is.
Though I was gonna say Nathan something, but I was like, that's his name. Nolan
Nolan
North
North,
is
yeah.
Uncharted. Yeah.
Love Nolan. This is Avowed. I don't know what it is.
Another first-person
Mm-hmm.
game.
This is the story of a girl.
Stalker. I'm so excited.
Cried a
for that.
river and drowned the whole
Scroll down to
world.
Stalker.
what?
Stalker.
Screw these. What's Adam Fall? No one wants to know. Let's go to Stalker. Come on. we're
Okay,
running
the
out
only
of
reason I
time.
want to show this
Wait.
is because it looks like Fallout. It's literally Fallout,
Yeah.
but something
But like
new.
Russian or something.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
kind of cool.
Fallout. It's Fallout we have at home.
More Assassin's Creed.
The controversial
Oh
game that
my
we talked about
God.
recently that I think actually looks really sick.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean,
look cool.
we don't need to see more of it. I do think it looks sick though. The two styles of gameplay are cool.
Stalker. I'm so pumped for this. Stalker 2. So pumped for
What
this.
is it?
It's basically, I mean, I guess you could relate it to Fallout, but it's more of like a wasteland survival game, like management kind of game.
Looks like
What's
Genshin
cool
Impact.
about the original, it was made by like 15 Russian guys and with like very little experience on how to make a game, but the game is so like expansive, like Skyrim, like huge. And because these people didn't have a lot of money and like were new at making games, there's a lot of glitches in the game, but it adds to the mystery of the game. So like basically it takes place in like Chernobyl. So like there's a bunch of freaky monsters who are all messed up with the radiation and there's like ghosts and stuff. But then you'll run across glitches of like a car just like flying around and they're like, that's the game, that's gameplay. And so a lot of people call the original Stalker haunted because no matter the computer you have, it will run like crap.
That's so funny.
You will get those crazy weird glitches that like basically break the game. And I don't know, I find that exciting. But now that they're making it sort of like with the proper money, I think, and the proper resources, I think they can make something really special.
Do you think they're going to add the glitches anyway, just for a little bit of extra?
I feel like Skyrim, I feel like you're going to get a glitch here and there because it's such a massive game. So maybe they'll have like gameplay around it this time rather than it just be a happy accident.
Yeah.
Like graphically, it looks good.
Yeah.
This Nintendo podcast is so long.
I'm trying to get through it as quick as I can.
Through it.
I didn't just talk
They
about
have
Stalker.
Fortnite in their name, okay? So they obviously have a short attention span.
New digital Xbox Series X console revealed. Yeah, cool. Who
Looks
cares?
like a fridge. Thank you so much. Next.
And then
Gears of War, you're not excited about that?
no, I am. It's my favorite thing. I was making sure that was the
that's
last
what
thing.
I was confusing the other one for. I thought Metal Gear was Gears.
No. No.
Metal Gears of War.
Metal Gear.
Gears of War
Gears of War is
E-Day.
also political though, so
Yeah.
It's been 5 years since the release of Gears 5, and now we finally know what the developer of the Coalition has been up to. The first trailer of Gears of War E-Day has revealed the long-awaited continuation of Microsoft's brutal cover shooter series. There'll be a prequel centered on a young Marcus Phoenix.
Okay.
as a longtime fan, I would love to hear what you think about it being a prequel.
Yeah, so I have two. I have a
Keep
pro.
it
I have a
playing,
pro
don't
and a
pause it.
con.
Keep it playing. Keep it playing.
Huh?
Keep it playing.
Okay, jeez. I have a pro and a con. I don't know where to start.
We're
My
lagging.
con is that we've been waiting 5 years, and I really did like the last Gears 5 game, and it ended with a big choice, just like Life is Strange. And I was really curious to see what they were going to do with that choice and how they were going to handle Gears 6, because depending on what you did, your game could be quite different.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And in general, I just wanted to know where the story was going in Gears
Same.
6.
Right.
So we've waited a long time, and now it's like, okay, the next one's a prequel. So you're probably going to have to wait another 5 years to find out whatever for the next thing.
Yeah.
So that's the con. But the pro is, as much as I liked Gears 5, I do feel like a lot of it has gone a little off the rails, and there are things about the series now that I don't love, and I think it's losing a lot of interest for a lot of people. And I don't know how the sales went on Gears 5, but I'm assuming it was probably the least sold one of all of them. So I could see them wanting to be like, hey, let's do a prequel. Let's bring it back to the start. It'll give everybody a chance to jump on board with the game. There's no
Right.
reason to not pick it up. You're not going to not
Right, 'cause
know
it's the first
anything.
one.
Yeah.
But it also gives them a chance to kind of reinvent the series, because
Right.
as much as I love the core gameplay and I'm very attached to it, it has been the same thing every single
Yeah.
game with very slight improvements. So maybe they do a complete reimagining of the gameplay and how it plays. And when Gears of War 1 came out, it actually invented and innovated cover mechanics in video games.
Yeah.
But since then, it's really done no innovating at all.
Yeah.
And now is really a chance for Gears to go back to the start and innovate. Also, Dom is back, which is sick.
Yeah.
One of the best characters.
Everybody loves Dom.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about it. Obviously, I'm excited. It's Gears of War. I'm going to be
Right.
excited no matter what.
Yeah, I'm a big Gears of War fan too. We have the Retro Lancer over there. But I don't know. I don't know if I want a prequel. I'm kind of sick of the like E-Day stuff. Like I feel like we've been over this so many times. You know what I would be more interested in? You know
What?
how they talk about the Pendulum Wars, which is basically like the world factions going against each other, but it's like there's no locusts.
Yeah.
I feel like that would almost be more interesting to me, because that
I
would
can
be
see that.
reinventing the wheel, because it would just
Yeah.
be humans on humans, and it would be like real war, and then maybe we could get like why Marcus Phoenix is such a celebrated hero. You know what I mean? That's what I would really like to see, and I feel like that would completely reinvent the situation. And then I don't know, but I mean, I'm gonna play this. I'm excited for the multiplayer. The
cool.
multiplayer is always fun. I do like the gothic horror that was like more in the first two than in the sequels. But
I mean, this trailer's really
I
giving
just
me.
wouldn't have done a prequel personally.
This trailer's really giving me a more down to earth, like small story feel. So I
Yeah.
wonder what they're gonna do with that.
Apparently, there's a little Mad World like riff in it, like on the keyboard.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
because
interesting.
you remember the original Mad World trailer from the first Gears of War.
No, but I'll say yes. And that was Xbox.
That's the end of the
Okay.
list.
Oh my
Yay.
god.
Oh my God.
All right, you can cut back to us. We've been on that
Woo.
pit way
No
too
more
long.
Pip.
All right.
Let's try this candy.
Let's
Yeah,
try
yeah.
the candy because we where are we? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still not here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming, guys.
No.
Oh, the very last thing. I'm not gonna bring anything up for it. There's a big Nintendo Direct logo in the thumbnail.
Oh.
The reason for that is because around E3 we always get a Nintendo Direct as well, and we don't. It's not here,
Yeah.
but Nintendo did say a month or two ago when the guy tweeted, my brain is fried. What's his name?
What guy?
The president of
The
Nintendo.
Nintendo guy.
Oh yeah.
Give me his name.
I don't know
Chat,
it.
please. I'm doing a brain fart.
still Bowser?
And these people. Not
Yeah, is it Bowser?
Yes, when Doug Bowser tweeted that the Switch 2 is coming and that we'll have a direct this month.
Okay.
So it's somewhere. It's coming, and apparently Among Us leaked the date.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
heard.
my
Yeah. So
God.
then it's gonna be this month.
Pretty
Okay.
sus.
Well, at least you know when
was-
it is.
So what happened was Among Us updated a trailer for something they have coming on June 18th.
Oh.
And then they immediately pulled the trailer, and people are like, yeah, they weren't supposed to do that yet. It's supposed to be like a shadow drop thing, which probably means the direct is on June 18th.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
So that's what we're looking at right now, baby.
Yeah.
The rumor is June 18th.
But I feel like they would have told us by now. No.
Furukawa, thank
Maybe
you.
they're trying to figure out if
Appreciate
they're going to do it
you.
that day now.
I didn't want to get that wrong. I feel like I always get that wrong. All right. That's it. That's the whole reason the direct is in the title or in the thumbnail. We have some Australian snacks to blast through.
Yeah.
Because, my God, I'm getting tired, and we have a
Yeah.
whole bonus, and I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah.
All right, Max. Have you tried any Australian candies?
No, I've never been to Australia. I've never tried any Australian candy.
So I really wanted to bring you some Vegemite.
Oh God.
And
I'm
I
scared
looked-
of Vegemite.
Well, you don't have to be scared.
Don't worry.
Because
we
I
didn't
looked
find
everywhere
any.
in my house, and I couldn't find it. I don't know where the Vegemite
It's
is gone.
somewhere. It's just, I don't know where it is.
There's a thing about our house where when I need something, it's not there.
It's not there. Yeah.
Huh?
I've been there.
It's always gone.
When you need something or when you eat something?
I didn't throw out the 3 tubs of Vegemite that I
You
had.
threw out 2 of them because we were cleaning out the thing and they were
I don't remember
expired.
throwing out any tubs of Vegemite.
I do.
Of the
'cause they were
delicious nectar of the gods.
expired. All right, well,
If
eat your
even if
mold then.
You can't.
Your
salty
You
mold.
can't expire yeast. It's already yeast.
Yuck.
Gross.
All right. You ever had a caramel koala?
No.
Okay, they are literally the best.
They are delicious.
It is chocolate and caramel.
Fantastic little fellas.
But you want one?
Yeah, shoot me one.
You don't have to.
I don't
All
have
right,
to.
I
if
want you. You've got it. This is Max Snacks.
Oh
Yes.
no.
So you got to cut to you,
You got-
and I
cut
want
to
to see your
Max.
reaction.
Nobody cares about us. Cut to Max.
Dude, my back is getting worse.
You
Really?
need to get one
Yeah,
of those
it, like,
little
really
cracker things.
Are you able to pick that up?
Yeah, I can pick it up. I don't think I can get up from this chair.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding.
What did you do?
I don't know.
He tweaked
I,
his
like-
back when he stood up earlier.
Yeah, I tweaked my back. I don't know how. This
All you
chair
gotta
is
do
not
is wait it
helping.
out. That's what's so annoying about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to like stretch my legs, but
So these have been around for years. Classic, like typical go-to snack in Australia, candy. The chocolate in America sucks. This is good chocolate. Don't cut away while you're trying it.
I mean, I'm scared. You guys
It's
are
just
trying it
chocolate and
too.
caramel. You're still not on you.
Oh, the button's so sensitive.
There's just chocolate and caramel.
Yeah, it tastes like everything else.
Everything else?
Like everything else with chocolate and caramel.
No.
No, it's way better.
You should have brought a Hershey's.
I've had this.
Remind him.
You know what it is? I've had this Cadbury before, so maybe that's
okay,
what
okay,
like
yeah. All right.
that's what is like giving me that chocolate memory.
Yeah, you've been exposed to the Cadbury.
These are good.
All right, we're gonna do a savory then.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Do you like chicken in a biscuit?
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is
get
chicken
ready.
in a biscuit, but better.
No,
Popeyes.
like the crackers.
I don't know what chicken and a biscuit
Oh.
cracker is.
Well, you're gonna like these.
So these are shapes, chicken flavored shapes.
Why you have to give me?
Well, you gotta get one. I could eat these all day.
I have eaten like 3 boxes of these, so.
Thank you. All right. Here we go, chat. This
That's
is
the
for you
main.
guys.
That's the main thing we
Shapes
always get.
original.
Win an
Crispy
Xbox
chicken.
Series X. This is the main snack we always try
It
and bring
smells
back
weird.
because Kim loves chicken and a
I
biscuit.
love them so much. I
but
bought
these are
like
way better.
4 boxes when we were with your grandparents, and they did not last because they're
So,
so good.
such a dainty little bite. Like you think it's gonna have Vegemite hiding
like
in
a
it.
little meow.
Should I crunch in on the mic?
Sure, they're very
For the
crunchy.
audio listener. These are delicious.
They're so
Right?
good, dude.
These are really good. These taste like something though.
Chicken and a biscuit,
There's definitely a similar
but
flavor.
it's like way more
that I've had
flavorful.
before.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It kind of tastes like It definitely tastes like chicken. Is there actual chicken in this? 'Cause
There's chicken-
I
there's
can
chicken-
imagine they made it with like chicken broth.
I think there's chicken salt on it.
Yeah,
chicken salt.
which they probably make with chicken broth.
This is good. I would eat these.
Next,
What
we're
are
blasting
those?
through these. I don't think Kim's even tried these yet.
What are they?
Fruit chocks.
No, I didn't have one.
I think it's a independently owned company called Men's or something. I'm really not too sure. They're made in Australia, but they are a classic staple in any family household.
Okay.
It is dried fruit with covered in chocolate.
Oh, okay.
But they are actually awesome.
Gonna be too full for lunch after this.
No, I'm starving.
Yeah, I could eat it. I could eat a whole chicken and biscuit.
Kim hasn't tried one of these yet.
All right, chat. Here we go. Delightfully unexpected fruit cocks?
Fruit chocks.
Fruit chocks.
Fruit chocks. What do you think?
I need
What
some
do you-
water to wash out my palate from all this chicken biscuit.
What do you think, Kim?
It's really good. I usually don't like the freeze dried fruit. It's too chewy,
Whoa.
but it's good.
These are so this can't be real fruit.
That's what I was thinking. It feels like almost like a gummy in there.
Yeah.
It's fruit. It's dried fruit.
No.
Oh, they didn't dry it out too much then because it's still good.
Is this a real fruit?
Yeah.
Because it's so sweet.
It tastes like a candy strawberry thing.
I don't know what to tell you.
They did a good job. All right, that's all.
It's dried peaches and apricots.
What?
Yep. It's just what it tastes like to me.
And there's dried strawberry powder. So there's
Oh,
no
the
actual
powder.
dried strawberry.
Okay, that's what it is.
But as you can see, there is a strawberry.
Yeah, I was confused why it's peach and apricot if there's a strawberry on the front.
Gluten-free. So there's no gummy inside.
Okay.
yeah, it's just fruit and chocolate.
Well,
I mean,
the
it's
powder
just
was
so...
what?
But- because,
it's just
you know-
the fruit flavor is just so sweet.
You know why
and
you're
strong.
surprised?
It's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
saying
good.
it doesn't
I'm
taste
just
real.
Yeah, it's because it's Australia and our stuff is good. Our stuff is quality and
There we
not
go.
all like synthetic fake chocolate.
Yeah, can I also say your cold medicine actually works? That's another thing
Yeah.
that upsets me.
Everything there works.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This is my number one favorite thing. This
Ever.
is a Turkish
You can
delight.
keep that.
Kim Kim hates these.
I've never had these. I've heard about them.
This is
I like
easily
the,
my
the
favorite.
fancy ones
Do it,
that
do
they
it.
sell at the mall, but I do not like that one.
So
Alright, chat.
Turkish delight. I mean, you can get it like
Turkish delight.
homemade with like just the jelly covered in
That's
powdered
what I
sugar.
like.
Prizes.
But this is the best way to eat it.
Oh, bull.
Fries Turkish delight. What are you looking at?
Just Chad is being mean to us for going so long. There's a gummy inside this one.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, mm,
I feel like that meme where it's like, well,
the kombucha lady.
yeah.
What's the
Broski.
thought process? What are you thinking?
So the chocolate, obviously chocolate,
Uh-huh.
but then I get the like gummy,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and the gummy's like a little sweet at first, but then this kind of like perfumey taste
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah. That's the
And I can't
Turkish.
decide if I'm.
That's the delight.
Is that the delight?
That is the delight.
I think that's the Turkish.
This one might be like an acquired taste, but I grew up on this and I love
It's
it.
not disgusting, but I just don't see
No.
myself like eating a bag of them. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I'm glad I had this one.
Yeah.
but
I
don't
wouldn't
think
eat a
could
bag
do-
of any candy.
Well,
Well,
that's,
that's
the,
just
that's the
you.
difference between us.
All right. So,
Like I'm gonna finish this.
I mean, it's awesome.
It's good enough to finish,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's good enough to eat like several.
So in Australia, a classic childhood treat is a curly whirly.
But this is different.
That is actually a real thing. A curly whirly is a big bar.
A curly whirly sounds like something you do in elementary school.
I know.
Yeah,
Kids
it
you
sounds
don't
like you're gonna stick a kid's head in the toilet.
It's like a big bar, and it's all curly and whirly, and it's kind of hard. It's really chewy, kind of almost like hard to like chew. Or,
We
like you
should
kind
have
of
got a
get
regular
through it.
one too. But these
So
are little.
since I left, they've come out with curly whirly squirlies. I'm not kidding. Which are like little bite-sized pieces of curly whirly. So you'll get the same
Yeah,
effect.
but just smaller.
I actually haven't had a curly whirly since I was a kid.
Oh wow. I've never had one.
I think we got one last time.
No. I would remember
You would
this.
remember a curly whirly.
I would
squirrely?
remember eating something like this. What's in it? Like what's in the middle?
It's like chewy chocolate and caramel.
Ow.
There's a lot of gummy in this stuff. Oh wait, is it supposed to look like this? Did I only get the tail?
No, that's it.
A little curly whirly squirlies.
Okay then. All right, chat. This is
It's very
clearly
they can't
curly
see.
whirly squirrely.
They can't see.
Switch
Oh
to
whoops. There you go.
These are awesome, actually. The caramel in them is so good.
The Turkish delight is still in my mouth. Yeah, these are good.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, you know what? This caramel reminds me of fuck, it reminds me of something. I can't think of the candy.
A Werther's original.
Yeah, kind of.
Did they make a chewy one?
These are good. I would eat these.
Well,
Oh, no,
if you
know
like,
what it is, it tastes like a sugar daddy on the inside.
Oh.
That's what it is. My little brother, for some reason, out of all the candies, he loves sugar daddies. This tastes exactly like a sugar daddy covered in chocolate.
well, Daddy, here's some more sugar because, well, actually, it's not. If you
I'm
liked
gonna
the
go
chicken,
in a diabetic shock.
Oh God, you're gonna give him so many flavors and no drink.
if you like that,
No
well,
Bev.
he can get it. You could go get a bev if you want.
I don't know if I can.
Twisties.
I think he's stuck in there.
Have you heard of them?
Twisties. No.
There are
Oh, you got chicken flavor.
like our Cheetos, and I got chicken flavored because it's good.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have stayed on the sweet and then did savory
Yeah,
after. Or
yeah.
stayed on
Because
the
now
savory.
you're gonna be full of
Nah, I'm
caramel
mixing
and
it up.
chicken. What is this mess? Oh, they're tiny. Okay, that's good. That's good.
You know what they say? Life's pretty straight without twisties.
Is that the commercial?
Happy Pride, everybody.
Ah.
Get some twisties.
It tastes like straight up gravy.
Thank you. All right. All right. Oh, you want to show the back? There you go. Nice.
There you go, the back.
Twisties chicken. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Very
Yeah.
different chicken flavor.
Very different.
These taste like rice cakes, like Japanese
Yes.
rice cakes.
It's not so much chicken in a biscuit as it is,
It tastes like a chicken dinner.
yeah, like chicken broth almost.
Yeah.
Chicken dinner.
Pretty good.
Winner, winner.
Yeah,
Winner,
these are
winner.
good. I think I like these better than the chicken biscuits.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow.
That's big.
Yeah.
I disagree, but I like
grew
both.
up on those Japanese rice cakes, so like, I think they're doing something for me.
All right. The last sweet thing I have is the best.
Oh yeah,
Oh, God.
Pods.
Snickers.
Snickers
We
pods.
don't have these here, and I don't know why.
So in Australia, they do these pods where they stuff different candies into the pod. And I don't know what it is about them, but they end up all tasting way better than the actual candy.
It's like a
Interesting.
cookie on the bottom, kind of.
It's like a cookie base and a chocolate top with Snickers inside.
Yeah. Just one.
Oh, you will take many.
Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I can't get up. Oh, nice, and we're perfectly on camera. Interesting. These are interesting. Little Okay, and there's a Snickers
They're crunchy.
inside of it.
Yeah.
They're delightful. It's more like Snickers flavoring.
Yeah. It's the essence of a Snickers in a cookie.
These
are
are
really good.
dangerous.
These are
Oh,
really
we ate a
good.
whole bag of the Twix ones at home.
These you
Oh
can
my
just
God.
The
Twix,
Twix ones
forget
didn't
it.
make it here.
you can just sit
Forget
there
it. Twix
crunching
are my
those.
They're
weakness.
so good.
Twix are my weakness. These are good. Honestly, these may be the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saved them for last for.
Yeah. You got anything else in there?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we got.
It's almost like it's not a pretzel, but it's almost like that
Yeah.
pretzel texture.
It's crunchy.
So last up, how would you like to try some kangaroo?
Oh no.
Is it real kangaroo?
Yep. This is kangaroo jerky.
I love food, so I'll try some.
All right.
When I was in, when I lived in Japan, I was such a picky eater, and I regret because my
Oh
dad would
yeah,
take me to
because
the
they have
best
so
places.
much good food.
But they also have really weird food, so
They
a little
do,
kid
yeah.
would be a picky eater.
I
but
really don't like the
I
sushi
regret
with
it.
the big yellow egg thing on top. Does it smell weird?
So yeah, it smells intense.
Oh no.
All right. There you go.
Do you want to try it?
Is there like a tiny piece in there?
I don't know.
I smell it. I'm scared.
Mm.
Oh. Smells like Darla's dog
very
treats
chewy.
a little bit.
Oh wait, you got to cut to you.
Tastes kind of like pepperoni.
It does taste like pepperoni.
It's like a chewier pepperoni.
You are currently eating kangaroo, the marsupial mascot of my country.
That makes sense because they're like mostly muscle, right? So like,
It's
that's
a very
probably why it's
lean
so
meat.
chewy. Yeah. Interesting.
What do you think? How do you feel?
I'm not a big jerky guy, so
Uh-huh.
this is not very fair for me. But I don't know. I would eat more kangaroo. Maybe I would try.
What do you think, Kim?
I kind of feel like I just ate one of Darla's dog treats. There's something about
That's
like
what beef jerky is, though. Is basically dog treats.
basically, but it's just kind of the texture of it and the smell of it. I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't for us.
When I lived in Australia, I used to buy fresh kangaroo meat and I would cook it at home and I would eat it.
How would
And,
you cook it?
It's just like steak,
Oh yeah.
very similar.
Well, they used to use it for burgers, didn't
Yeah, I did. I didn't like it in burgers. It's fine. I mean, I ate it because it's very lean and very high in protein,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
choose it over eating like
Right.
actual steak or
yeah.
something. As far as how that tastes, that tasted way more like jerky pepperoni than but there was a hint of like kangaroo in there for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much other flavor that it's hard to tell like what the kangaroo is. But it's definitely interesting meat. It's definitely not a jerky I've had before.
It tastes
for sure.
different.
Well,
That was Max Snacks.
that was Max
Max's
Snacks.
Snacks.
Tune in next time when we bring him something from
We didn't
Lithuania.
I didn't bring Tim Tam. Actually, I did bring Tim Tams, but they were for Bob. I brought Maltesers, but I got the dessert ones,
They're
the
fancy.
tiramisu ones, and it's not really a Malteser. It's just a.
You can give him one anyway.
You can try it later. It's not a Malteser.
It's not part of the segment.
It's not
Well, they
authentic.
sell those here. They sell Maltesers at the grocery store here.
Kangaroo burger is wild. Lamau.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week, hopefully with the new format and whatever it is that I'm
and
going to
hopefully
be.
with E.
Hopefully with E.
Hopefully
if
with
he doesn't
E.
take another job, who knows?
He hates us.
But guys, if you enjoyed this very long episode of the show, and for Max's sake, please hit like, leave a
Yes.
comment down below, and subscribe. We appreciate you all so much. Rate us 5 stars wherever you're listening. Thank you, Kim, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Everyone go check out Kim's YouTube channel and her Etsy, Danger Bear store on Etsy, and buy all of her stuff. And we will be at Too Many Games end of the month, June 28, 29, June 30, I think.
28th and 29th and 30th, I think.
That's what I said.
Oh, you did?
Nice.
I think. You'll have a booth there selling all your stuff. I'll have a panel and we'll do a Nontendo there and I'll be around. So if you want to come say hello and do that, do that.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a bonus episode now on Patreon and go over everything we didn't go over, including unboxing a Game Boy SP
Ooh.
Oh.
that I forgot to do.
Ooh.
Okay.
Reason to watch.
See you next week or in
Bye,
the bonus.
guys.
Bye, guys.